What up, friends? Lewis here. Lewis here, coming from Popcorn Planet. What up? How's everyone doing? We're probably going to be going over the Amber Heard trial. I can't find the video though. I can't find an entire video of today's trial. If anyone has that, please do me a favor and send me a link so we could watch it together. But I can only find like snippets of it. So if you guys could do me a favor and send that to me, and I'm gonna drop the link so you guys could call in and let me know what you thought of not the trial, the interview. Damn it, is it the interview? Did I say trial? I'm not sure, but let me know here as I'm still getting situated, getting those links out right now. There you go. How's the audio, ladies and gentlemen? Is the audio good? How's the audio doing? I'm always worried about the audio. It's all about the audio, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me the audio is good, Lewis. Make me feel safe. Let me feel secure with everything. Yeah. Good. It's all good. All right. I love that. As people are trickling in to Nerd Report, let me pop up the chat and let me see who is here actually. Sherry, what's up? Kentucky Chick, what's up? Tammy, Christian, Leah, Scrappy, Alma, how you doing? Spunky One, Fozzie, what up? And we got right now in the house, Mike, what's up, Mike?
Yo, hello.
Yo, you sound great, man.
Yeah, I'm using another headset.
Yeah, we're also using the StreamYard's much better than Zoom, I guess. More web-based.
Yeah.
Popcorn Planet raid is incoming, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say what's up to Mike. Mike, everyone. Man, it's hot in California. I'm still trying to set up my air conditioner right here, Mike. How's the weather over here where you're at?
It's been really nice lately, actually.
Oh, lucky. Hey, everyone look at the screen as we do the official intro right now. Wow. Love that intro, Mike. Love that intro.
Yeah, it's great.
There we go. Did you get to watch Amber Heard's interview?
Yeah, I was watching.
But where's the link?
I didn't.
Do you have a link for it?
No, I didn't actually watch the interview. I watched just Andy's stream.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Amber Heard interview. And also keep in mind we're gonna go over the interview and then I want to have you guys call in to get your 2 cents in there as well. Is it an Inside Edition or where the hell? Who aired this? Hey, if anyone has a link to the interview, the raw interview, please post it in the comments so I could pull it up because I cannot find it. Was
it the Today Show?
Today's Show, but 1 day ago. I'm trying to look for today's. The Today Show, and then I can't find today's version. It's on NBC.
NBC, yeah.
NBC. I find it 2 hours ago. Let me see if I could. Yeah, let me see. Amber Heard interview NBC. Today Show. Yeah, they pulled it. Someone said they pulled it, right? Spunky. That's what I was thinking. 8 hours ago. Well, there's this, but it's someone.
The public relations and communications could. Been 12 days since the birth.
No, it's out.
Presented. How could they not? They had said.
Yeah, it looks Mike. It looks like they pulled it, man. Yeah. Why do you think they pulled it?
Because it was shit. Sorry. It was terrible. Yeah.
All right, we're getting a raid right here. Popcorn Planet in the house. I see the raid. Everybody from Popcorn Planet, let's see those hearts for Andy Signor and the crew from Popcorn Planet coming in here. You're watching Nerd Report We got special host Mike in the house. Yep, the real Mike is right there. Raid incoming. Let's see those hearts. Hearts. Let's see those emojis if you are a not a subscriber, but if you're a member. We have Andy Signore emojis. Let's see those emojis pop up in the comments right now. Let's see those emojis. We got Steph. We got Jody. We got me. Yeah, seeing the emojis right now popping up. And those hearts. Let's give it up for Popcorn Planet. Woo. Also, do me a favor. Press 1 if you are new to the channel. In the comments, press that 1 button if you're new to the channel. Real quick, take a second to do that. It'll mean a lot to me. Trust me. It'll mean a lot to me. Let's go with that. Also, we're trying to figure out a name. Ooh, look at those ones, Mike. We're trying to figure out a name for a PC that I'm gonna build or get by. Mike was the top donor for that, and we have a couple other people we're gonna thank as well. But we're trying to think of a cool name for the PC. So feel free to go ahead and comment what's a good name for the new PC that's gonna be running Nerd Report. It's going to be the mastermind. It's going to be the how would I say, Skynet and stuff like that. It could be the back computer, right, Mike? Like the back computer. There we go. Since you're Batman. There you go. Subscribe to Nerd Report. There you go. Let me know if you're a new time subscriber to the channel as well in the comments. Now I'm going to do this real quick. Let's see where we're at as far as subscribers are concerned. Subscriber wise, let's see, Mike, we've been getting a lot of new subscribers, bro. I think they're here for you though, but hey, I'll take it. Oh my God. First super chat of the day. Nick Nack. Hey, sexy. Well, I'm going to tell you. I think you were talking to Mike though. Mike, somebody called you sexy right here, man. What do you have to say?
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Nick Nack. Let's see those hearts for Nick Nack. Check it out. Here's the deal. Every time you donate, every time you subscribe, you stick it to the man. Who's the man? Well, Eve Barlow, Amber Heard, that crew. The crew that wants to shut us up. All of the mainstream media that is pissed off at little old us. They don't want us to get paid. So let's stick it to them by supporting these channels. How could you support? Subscribing is number 1. But they hate that super chat feature. They hate it. So let's kill the super chat feature. Let's kill the PayPal, everything. Keep pressing on it if you can. And we're going to have fun today. Let's see where we're at. Dory Randall Calrissian is the nerd computer name. Randall Calrissian. What do you think of that, Mike?
Interesting.
That's interesting, huh?
I like
Randall Calrissian. I'm gonna put that on a list right here for a computer name. Randall Calrissian. You got some Star Wars in there. It's a little bit nerdy. I don't know. I like that. Dory, I kind of do. Let's keep that. I'm gonna put that on a little list right here. Randall Calrissian. What do you guys think? Let me check out how many subscribers we have. Let me see. And then 1 second. I think we're doing very, very good today. All right. We are literally, let me see, 600 away from 42,000. We could do it today. We have 1,200 people watching, 600 away. We got another suggestion here, helping us stick it to the mainstream media. They get high blood pressure every time you send a super chat. Scrappy says, the Terminator. I like that too. I love Terminators. I love the Terminators. What do you think, Mike? Put that in the list too?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put it on the list right here. All right. Randall Calrissian for a computer name. Terminator is another name. Let's see what we got here. Love for the super chatters. Here's one for Mike. You're sexy too. You can keep the first one for yourself, Lewis. Oh, Kyle, thank you very much, man. Flattery will get you everywhere. And oh my God, Lorraine with the $100, really sticking it to the mainstream media. They're having a heart attack, Mike. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. They're supporting mom and pops. They're supporting the little people. I hate it when people have alternative opinions. Lorraine, hey, outside for my 6+ mile walk. Oh, nice. Thursday, Downingtown, was it Pennsylvania? Should I know what this is? I should know what this is. I'm the one that's American, damn it. Outside, sweating off pounds, lost, maintaining 75-pound weight off for amount 5 years now. Okay, so you lost 75 pounds for almost 5 years now. That's what I got out of here, which hasn't been easy after my 2 ER spinal surgeries. Unfortunately, I'll be lifelong pain. Yeah, that happens. But hey, hang in there. Glad you put on a face through my pain today. A happy face. So you're glad I put a happy face through your pain today. Yeah, well, hey, look, if we could help a little bit, that's amazing. So this is what I got. You're in downtown. You're walking 6 months, which is 6 miles, which is amazing. You've lost 75 pounds, which is like, man, that's like 5 babies worth. That's huge. The pounds have been off for 4 months. 4 to 5 years now. That's insane because maintaining is actually more difficult than losing it. And you've had surgeries, but the good thing is you come here to Nerd Report and we made you smile a little bit. Lorraine, you're a champ. Thank you so much. Mike, what do you think of that?
That's awesome.
That's
after
awesome.
2 surgeries as well. Yeah.
Sent an interview link in chat. You did. Okay, my mom says that the computer should be called Bat Mike. Okay, I'm gonna put that in there. Shout out to my mom, Bat Mike.
Well, Mum knows best.
Well, I mean, yeah, she's pretty good, but we're all gonna vote. We're gonna vote. So Lisa JD, you send an interview, a link to the interview in the chat. Let me see. I don't see it. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I haven't seen it. Maybe tag me on Twitter. I apologize for that. Verda. What's up? I signed up last night when you weren't live at the time. Thank you so much for signing up. Also, guys and gals, if you see a video you like and you want to support the channel, there is a thank you option. And what's it called? You could write a thank you and it like highlights your comment. I think somebody sent me something on the Discord. It popped up real quick. I think it's a link for the. I'm not sure. All right.
Someone said chat.
In the chat. Anyways, while I do that, let's do this. Let's. We got another super chat by David. What's up, David? Sticking it to the man. Oh my God, they are so pissed, Mike, today. Anything to stick. And David says, anything to stick it to the mainstream media and support our favorite content creators. There you go! ! Lewis, still on for that pint, and Mike, definitely a pint for you and I. I'm a Derbyshire fella.
Derbyshire
fellow. Sorry about the mispronouncing. No disrespect there. I just, my reading sucks. But yeah, so he's near you. They're near you, Mike.
Yeah, down the road.
Down the road, nice, man. Nice. All right. Someone sent me a link to Amber Heard's interview. And it's let me see. Let me see if I can
Hang around the Hulu Motel and you start to realize.
Hold on one second.
Everybody's into something. But no matter what you're into, Hulu has it all. No questions asked.
Someone sent it to me on Twitter as well. Thank you.
I
Lisa.
don't care what one thinks
Okay,
about
here we
me, or what judgments you want to make about what happened in the privacy of my own home and my marriage behind closed
This is
doors.
yesterday's clip,
I
though.
don't presume the average person should
Hold on.
know
Somebody
those.
tweeted at me with the interview. Let's see what we got. Sorry, guys. We're looking for the Amber Heard interview so we could react to it. It looks like it was pulled.
Like completely?
Yeah, I don't see it. Someone said they sent it to me on Twitter. I don't see it on my private messages. I don't see it.
Is it really blocking it all? Could they be blocking it?
Someone said they
Share?
had it. Someone said they had it. Lisa says they had it. Could you guys private message me that on Twitter, the link? Because I'm pressing all these buttons and I don't see it anywhere. No. Sent link. Okay, here's another. Okay, got another one right here. Thank you, Lisa. Accept. I think I got it. I think I have it. I think I have it.
More than a week since the verdict.
Okay, I got it. Thank you, Lisa. You rock. All right. I think we got it, Mike.
Okay, cool.
Jennifer says, I checked out Nuke the Fridge, the other channel Lewis has, and it's awesome. Thank you. Flattery will get you everywhere. If anyone reading this hasn't checked it out, run, don't walk. Oh, thanks for the kind words. Yeah. Hey, look, Jennifer, flattery will get you everywhere. So keep it coming. Keep it coming. All right, let's share this. What up, Latino Slant with the Herd X? All right, here we go. Mike, let me know if you could hear this.
As you sit here.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Everyone can hear this? All right, let's go. Let me know if there's a Amber Heard. Amber Heard, I have always told the truth, but ugly, beautiful relationship. What the hell? All right, that's a title. I have no idea. Let's go. This is gonna be crazy. I have no idea what Amber Heard's are. Okay. Ready, set, go.
It's been about more than a week since the verdict. As you sit here with me now, has it sunk in?
Right from the beginning, Mike, and everyone watching, that look down is such an bad acting. What do you think, Mike? Does that look fake or what?
Completely. Yeah. Okay, she's getting worse with every interview.
So it's been a week. It's been a week since the verdict. How does it feel?
How could it? Surreal and difficult.
Oh my God, the blinking, Mike. It's been so difficult. I've been in my private jet, traveling the world.
In part, yes. This has been a long time coming. Do you
What? It's been a long time coming. The truth. Yes.
stand by your testimony and your accusations against Johnny Depp about abuse?
Of course, to my dying day, will stand by every word of my testimony.
The real life drama.
Okay, here's one thing I don't like is Mike is how they edit. Kind of like to back her up. You know what I mean? What do you think, Mike? I'm right?
You shouldn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like
That's why the alternate media like you and Andy are so much better.
Yeah.
Because you don't edit live there and then.
Spunky supporting Nerd Report here, helping mainstream media get heart palpitations because how dare they get a super chat? Lockdown, lies, repeat. There you go, 100%.
Day will stand by every word of my testimony.
The real-life drama of the defamation case between Amber Heard and the
Okay,
world.
so they're trying to say they get the most extreme examples here because she's trying to say the social media, decided this trial, and it wasn't her. Her lying on the stand. Ridiculous.
like wildfire.
I think vast majority of this trial was played out on social media.
So she doesn't trust the jury. She's saying the jury was dishonest, right, Mike?
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna add the call-in link in the comments. But you guys are gonna have to wait till we get our opinions down or after we watch this video. So call-in link has been dropped. Mods, do not share this until we do because we want to make sure we get everyone in. If you call in, you have a minute. Have your topic ready because we can't have half an hour conversations with everyone. So know what you're gonna say and keep it about the interview, please. Thank you.
I think that this trial is an example of that gone haywire, gone amok.
Okay, so basically, it's a nonstop attack on alternative forms of media. Yesterday we had, and this is all part of the same group. I feel like Amber Heard has this little clique. First attacking our monetization, or trying to make a living, and then now here, right? Isn't it?
Eve Barlow was doing it as well. So.
Eve Barlow's been quiet on Twitter. It's kind of weird.
She sent out something about the super chat.
Yeah, she retweeted stuff, but she's been quiet for 2 days. She let the interview go. Hearts for Lorraine. FYI, I couldn't subscribe to your channel because CC Company thought I was a fraud. I need to see if my PayPal account will work. Your channel's the most. I guess trying to say the best. I think it's the best because Mike's here, but flattery will get you everywhere. Lorraine, let's see those hearts for Lorraine. Paves Monkey Tube, what's up? Thanks for the $2 super chat, helping us move forward and giving the mainstream media heart palpitations. We love it. I will stand by every lie until I die. Yep, that's the quote coming up, or something like that. Let's continue.
The jury is not immune to that.
You think the jury saw it?
How could they not? I think even the most well-intentioned juror, it would have been impossible to avoid this.
People online and crowd.
You see, Mike, what they're doing here is bringing in, like, reinforcing her what she said. She said it was big. The social media decided this, right? And then what do? They cut the social media, and I don't like this. I don't like this. I think it skews the opinion. But here we go. Let's go.
Outside the courthouse made it clear where they stood.
Every single day I passed for 3, 4, sometimes 6 blocks, city blocks line.
I didn't see it like that when I was actually, Mike, I don't know if you did or if people in the comments did, but I did look for like crowds because I wanted to see the crowd outside. I didn't see that many people. What, did you see a lot of people, Mike? Outside, like six blocks? Not 6 blocks. Come on.
No. There was a few, but not that many.
That town's small. If it was in LA, I'm going to tell you that would have been massive.
Yeah.
Pave Monkey Tube says, thanks for the openness and kindness on Popcorn Planet. Hey, you're welcome. Welcome to Nerd Report as well.
With people holding signs saying burn the witch, death to Amber after.
Okay, listen. There's a law. I don't know if it's the same overseas. If you say something like death to Amber, you're going to jail, man. That's a threat, Mike. Do you buy this?
Really? Is that how it works if you say it?
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same. I can't speak for London, or England. But here you can't threaten people like that, dude. That, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I call bullshit on it.
I
Hey,
don't
what's
think
up,
anyone cares.
David? It's BS, right?
Yeah.
David says, I've been triggered by my moral compass in search of truth. I get I'm amongst a partisan community of the Johnny Depp supporters, but I feel we are more partisan community of people who can see truth from fiction. So yeah, what you're trying to say here is that we're not delusional. We know Johnny Depp's not really the Scissorhands guy. Everyone who agrees says aye. You guys, if you all callers, I see you guys back there. If you feel when I go on, please, if you think Johnny Depp is really one of the characters, let me know so we know where you're at when you get in here. I doubt they think Johnny Depp's one of the characters. So
For 3.5 weeks, I took the stand and saw just a courtroom packed full of Captain Jack Sparrow fans who were vocal,
how does she know she was asking?
energized.
Can you put into words
I thought she had a massive amount of fans because of Mira.
how that felt?
Look at that look, Mike. It's that look like, I haven't eaten in 2 months. And are you going to give me some of that leftovers?
This was the most humiliating and horrible thing I've ever been through. I have never felt more removed from my own humanity. I felt less than human.
Man, are you buying this, Mike?
No, I don't buy anything she says. I just don't believe a word that comes out of her mouth at all anymore.
Mm-mm.
Let's go back to the day of the verdict. Were you feeling confident?
God, that is so bad. Look at this. And action.
That's a great question.
Cut. It's like a movie scene shoot.
Were you feeling confident?
That's a great question.
It's a great question.
I mean, it was a great question, but
she doesn't have an answer. Shauna, thank you for the super chat here, helping the mainstream get heart palpitations and high blood pressure because we're actually trying to make a living. Yeah, that's a bad thing. So sorry, couldn't afford more. That's great. Don't worry about it. Just being here is awesome. I'm a survivor, years of abuse since a kid. Couldn't watch any of this on mainstream. You and Popcorn Planet, you're good humans. Thank you very much for that super chat. Let's get a phone call in here because Mike, I don't know if I could. Watching this for the third time, man, I don't think I could take her full dose. So let's get Julie in here. How you doing?
Hey, how are you today?
Great. You have a minute. What's on your mind?
All right. When she was at two things, actually, but first thing is when she asked her about how she was feeling, and she said in today's clip, this is the worst thing I have ever been through. Mm-hmm. This social media berating, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Isn't it weird? Think back to her testimony on the stand. The worst thing she ever went through was the alleged sexual assault by Johnny. So, which is it, Amber? The worst thing was allegedly being sexually assaulted by your ex-husband or having to put up with social media scrutiny that your people brought into this trial. That's
Great
it.
points. Great points. Let me answer that off the air. Thank you for the call. Thank you.
Welcome.
So this is my take. This is why I think all these people that are interviewing Miss Heard aren't really being tough, because that should have been the question. Which is it? You testified that this moment was the worst in your life. Now you're saying that it was driving to the courtroom, confronting fans. Which one is it? Do you care to clarify? That's a good question. Not the football guy saying, "Hey, I used to play football, and there was this thing called Monday morning quarterbacking, where we could have done a little better to win the game." That's not. I mean, it sounded cool, but that's not a tough question. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, they need to be a lot tougher.
A lot tougher. All right, let's go to the next person. All right, let's get you're on the air. How can I help you? What's on your mind, actually? Hello? Thanks for calling. You're on Nerd Report. Hello? Your audio's off. Hello?
Hey!
Hello? There you go.
Hey!
Hey. New caller, right?
Yeah, new caller, but I've been following you for
Welcome.
about a week. I
Welcome.
came from Popcorn Planet. Lena here, Lena babe. And one of my 4 cats, Merlin.
Oh.
He's my fluff ball. Sorry, I'm a bit tipsy. But let's go to
We love
Amber.
that.
Amber is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wanted to point out on Andy's feed, you were talking about her cheekbones. And I kept putting it in the message. She's actually had implants. If you see the top part of her, I can't do the camera. It's a bit.
We see it. We see
you
it.
can see it sticks out. That's what it is, and that's what I believe, that she had that mark when she was in the original pictures where she went to sign the in London. Oh, I can't get my words out today.
She was on a red carpet at a red carpet.
No. You know the picture that leaked to TMZ that the people came and filmed her when she did
When she did the restraining order.
restraining order. That's the right.
Yeah.
So I believe she must have had implants done, and that was the mark there. That's what I think. But anyway.
Well, also the way she's putting like her makeup on, the shadow creates a high cheekbone.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't know. I don't wear makeup, but that's what I heard.
No, that's exactly what she's done, and that's what she wanted. But there is implants up there. I saw a video. Somebody did a plastic surgeon did a video on what sort of things she's had done. She's also had an eyebrow lift as well, slightly, because she's getting a bit old now and her eyelids are slipping. So it's quite interesting, that video. But anyway, I just want to say thank you,
That's
everyone.
Great. Thank you.
Keeping us happy. I've had a sad day today. My best friend passed away February 2020, and it was her birthday today. So I had a little Prosecco, so I'm a bit tiddly today. So sorry I'm not all there.
Hopefully we gave you a little bit of a distraction.
Yeah, you guys are keeping me happy. I just wanted to say hello. Hello, Mike.
Hello.
Oh, bless him. Oh, by the way, I'm in England, in the Midlands.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah,
originally.
I'm in Leicester.
Yeah, I'm from Stoke originally.
Where?
Stoke-on-Trent.
Oh, Stoke. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, if you ever want to donate to cats, I look after feral cats as well that I feed.
That's a feral cat?
No, this one used to be. He used to be. I socialized him. And I got 2. I've got 4 cats. 2 others were literally feral cats, and I rehomed the older feral ones at some stables out in the countryside, and then the 2 little ones have stayed with me. And
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this if Mike could remind me. In the future, maybe months from now, when we have some time, I should have people call in and show off their pets.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I think that'd be fun.
This one is my big black sexy beast. He's a beast. He's fluffy.
I thought that was me.
Oh, well, yeah. Where are you, by the way, Lewis?
What city? I'm in LA, Los Angeles.
My sister lives in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah.
She lives in Glendale. Oh no,
Ouch, that's really close.
oh,
I could walk over there.
yeah, I've been there a couple of times.
Yeah.
Beautiful city.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Beautiful.
But thank you for your call.
All right, well, thank you. I'm going to go to bed now. Sorry.
All right, have a good night.
All right, good night. Bye-bye.
That was a nice call. Eve Barlow's Rotten Crotch. Love that name. Sticking it to the man. Sticking it to the mainstream media. Mainstream media, are you watching this? I just got a super chat. Yeah, it's like a deadly sin for giving the people an option to tip a creator. For me being able to like afford to put food on my table. That is now being under attack, ladies and gentlemen, because we dare to speak. She started the interview trying to act like Princess Diana in the Bashir interview. Finished up looking like Meghan Markle on coffee. Yay. Yes, yes, yes. Eve Barlow's Rotten Crotch. Thank you for the support. Let me get a few more, and then I'll go back to the calls. Let me get a little bit more of Amber in here. I can only take. I'm starting to, Mike. I'm starting to only be able to take her in small dosages.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, man, it's starting to get to me.
I wish I could say yes to that. I want to say yes to you, but it wouldn't be true. Even if you think that I'm lying, you still couldn't look me in the eye and tell me that you think on social media there's been a fair representation.
There's 1,000 people here watching, and I'm sure they'll be more than glad to look at her in the eye and tell her that. Here's what I hate: the cutting out of the interview.
Yeah.
To insert their opinions, like.
There was another trial handled it dealt with the same substantive issues that had even more evidence in fact.
Well, what's the evidence that was left out? Could you care to explain?
My evidence was largely kept out. Really important piece.
For example, see, that's what we made a good comeback question. For example, what evidence?
Pieces of evidence kept out, done differently, handled differently by a judge instead of a jury.
Yeah, because if it's one person, it's better than more.
Some evidence.
Is it 7?
Is admissible in a UK court that is not admissible in a US court. Do you think that maybe he just had better lawyers?
I will say his lawyers did certainly a better job of distracting the jury from the real issues.
Okay, so you hired lawyers to distract people from the real issues. Jeez, man, this woman. Right, Mike? Welcome to Nerd Report. You're on.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, buddy? Welcome back.
Hey.
Mike's on too.
Hey, what's up, my Mike? I want to say what's up to you. Thank you for the making me a member, brother.
Oh, you gifted.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hey,
I want to say.
Call, man. We're doing a minute, but I'll give you a couple because you always have come in here and you have the inside. And I'm curious to see.
Just a little bit, not too much, bro.
No, you have the inside, bro. This guy has. Hey, everyone, listen closely, because this guy, I could just let him go. You haven't been here for a week. I know there must be a lot on your mind. Go for it.
Oh, I've been watching you, bro. I've been watching everything. We talked about this. We talked that she wasn't gonna let it go, and it's my experience. Remember, I know there was another guy that called that he does security that called the Popcorn Planet, but it's very evident when somebody does security. You don't need to. It's very easy to find out. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. But anyways, that's besides the point. But we knew that this woman was not going to let it go. We knew she was going to do this. She's going to continue doing this. And if the people in the community allow her to go this far, the only reason she's doing this is because everybody on social media is not on her side. So if the pressure keeps building up, she will go away eventually. Um, I know that that lady was interviewing her. It seemed like she wants to be neutral, but she's not. She has, there's an agenda behind this interview. And you and I both know this. And I'm pretty sure Mike is a very smart guy. So pretty sure he will tell you the same thing. But there's an agenda behind this, and she wants to get back into Hollywood. That's why she's doing this. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I agree. I think
Yeah.
that's all she cares about. I think that's all she cares about. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, that's all she does care about.
I think
Mhm.
Mike muted himself. But
No, he's on.
again,
He's on.
what do you think, Mike?
No, I totally agree.
Here says he agrees. You can't hear him.
No, I couldn't hear. I could hear you, but I can't hear him.
It's probably a glitch. Well, he says I could assure you. He says he agrees. His mic. Sometimes there's a glitch here, and
Right.
you can't hear the other caller. But I'm telling
That's
you right
fine.
now. Yeah, he says he agrees with you totally.
That's fine. And I've been watching you, and thank you for everything that you're doing for
Dude,
everyone.
thanks for
And
calling in, bro.
you are basically allowing voices to express themselves. There's a lot of females and males that come on here, and I just want to take the time to say that I'm really I'm really proud of everyone here, and everyone has their story, and everyone here that calls sounds very genuine, very truthful. So I appreciate that. So I
Dude, you
just
speak
wanted to
the
say
truth,
that.
bro. You speak the
Okay.
truth.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll let you go, buddy. So
bro.
you can give
Please
me a
keep
call.
listening, bro.
Yep.
Don't
But
disappear. I thought something happened. I go, what? This guy
no,
got to tell
no,
us.
no. I wanted to take some time. I just wanted to listen to people because you got to give people time to also call
Yeah,
in and talk
I
to you.
get
You
it.
know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah,
it's all good.
yeah. Dude,
Yep. All right, buddy.
my ultimate goal here is that you guys, a lot of you are in the car, you put on the report, and you're heading somewhere, maybe to work, long commute, and you have us on in the background chilling with the air conditioner cruising. That's
Right, right. But
for
I just want to say one more thing, bro.
yeah,
Just
go for it.
please bear with me.
Yeah, of course.
This thing that is going on, it's a fight. Yes, it is a fight. But there's other fights going on in the United States, and I just want to
Yeah.
bring one more up. There's something that happened in Idaho over this weekend, and if you want, take a look at the name of the channel would be North Idaho Off Grid or something like that, or
Hmm.
not, and North Idaho Exposed. Um, what does those two channels? What they do is they show what's going on basically in Idaho. They're basically closer to Boise, Idaho, but there was a LGT whatever, I don't know those letters, but anyways, there was a show this weekend with kids, and what transpired was that about, I don't know if I don't want to say a number, but I know it was a little bit more than 20 guys. Federal agents were caught dressed like if they were protesters in masks, and they were gonna do like a raid in the sense of making it seem like it was the right wing people or the gun owners that were doing it. And they were caught red-handed because even their uniforms or badges were brand spanking new. So, and none of these guys had any criminal record. But if you look at that stuff, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot. What happened? I just want to bring that up. What happened in Uvalde? That's very terrible. Those families are hurting, man. I mean,
There's a lot
I
to cover,
cannot
man.
stress this enough because of those kids. But anyways, I'll let you go. But please, guys, continue looking at this kind of stuff. We're all on the same team. Let's fight against injustice or anyone, you know, trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Instigate problems between us.
Well, very well said, man. That's the key word. Instigate. They try to divide and conquer. You know what I mean?
Amen. Amen, brother. Okay, let me let you go, brother.
All right,
I know you
bro.
got some
Thank you
more.
very much. Love when he calls. Lisa, JD, again with the Cash App. Oh my God, they are having a heart attack. Every Cash App, every support, every follow, every call, every comment in the comments area. They're like, oh my God, why does this guy have views? I went to school with this. I deserve it, not him. Bobby, you promised me. Savannah's husband is an attorney who did consultation for Johnny. That's why she has to be mellow. Okay, I didn't know about that. Thanks for the super chat. And Miss Lucky 1975, nice hearing from you. Fill the chat with X's if you are tired of turd. People are tired of turd. I agree, but we have to cover it because we need to keep you all up to date. Because trust me, they're plotting, they're planning. You know what I mean, Mike? They're gonna keep going.
Yeah. They'll come eventually.
Hey, how you doing? Is it Luke? Is Bond 007?
Hello,
What's
hello.
up, Luke? Is Bond? Welcome
Can
to
you
Nerd
hear?
Report. Yeah, I
Hello.
can hear you.
Can you hear us all right? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. How are
Oh,
you?
brilliant. So, yeah, this is my very first time on here.
Yes.
I
Did
come
you
over
subscribe?
Yes, I have.
There's 1,000 people here. Are you all subscribed?
Who was
Press
subscribed?
1 in the comments if you're all subscribed. There's got to be
So,
someone who thinks they're subscribed and are not subscribed. Anyways, what's on your mind, brother?
no, it's fine. So basically, obviously, I come over from Popcorn Planet, and
Nice, welcome.
and really, it's to be honest, I'll be honest from the beginning. I followed Johnny Depp and this trial since I heard it on the news because of background story of what she was like and what she was accusing him of, and it came back for me the way I was in my past. I won't go into too much detail, but I would call my ex the Amber Heard to a certain extent, where she was well, the way she was going, basically, the way she was doing things to us in the past, which I did not know. Well, I've never said anything about it. But then when I saw Johnny go on the stage, well, not stage, you know what I mean, in the box and told his testimony, and which was the truth, it just made me think to myself, well, you know what? It just gave me that little bit of strength and acceptance to say, fine, where it happens to men as well as it does to women. So that's one thing I just wanted to say. And then since the judgments come in, which I was over the moon with, the truth is there, everybody's there to see it. Well, I don't know. It's just what Amber's doing now, in my mind, is not now. She is still abusing Johnny through the airwaves, but not only Johnny, but all the people who have been abused and who in the past and who are being abused, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And us, even us now. And to be honest, she's just got to stop. She won't. But if she had any decency about her, she would just say, I need help. I need to stop. But she won't. And my little worry is that she will continue to do this until she feels that she has been heard, if that makes sense. So I was a little bit nervous there. It's the very first time. So
no reason to be
that's
nervous.
what I really.
You're better than
But
I
that's
did.
what,
So
no, that's fine. But that's what I wanted to say. Really, it's just that I was over the moon with the judgment, so pleased, and I thought I always thought she'll be up to something, because it's just like with my ex partner, you would not expect her to do something, and then she would do it, and you think, oh my god, well, what, and you're shocked, but then it doesn't shock me really with her, if that makes sense. But end of the day, for everybody who's suffering, who has suffered in the past, the best thing she could do is now just walk away from it, but she won't, unfortunately. And we'll just have to carry on fighting and keep fighting and fighting until maybe she might see sense, which I don't think she will. But the only other thing I can say, because I know it's only a minute, is the only thing, if she's going to carry on doing this, going around to different news agents and start giving her victim speech. I've spoken to people who I know who have been abused in their past, and they are sick to death of her now. So, and maybe she might be thinking, oh, I could get myself back up to a pedestal. Well, she might be thinking that there'll be a lot more people turning against her than what she thinks. And that's it, really, you know. So I just thought I'd put in my little feedback and come in.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Mike, what do you think of the call? Did he mute? Mike?
Hello?
Oh, what do you think of the last call, Mike?
Nice, spot on. Everything.
Yeah. Well done. Ethel says, super chat, $2 super chat. Yep, supporting us here, supporting independent content creators, pissing off the mainstream. Hi, Lewis and Mike. Savannah is a lawyer too. Yeah, good point. Check this out, everyone. It looks like we have Dr. David Spiegel is actually in the chat. Mr. Spiegel, it's an honor to meet you. I think your testimony was amazing. It provided laughs for hours and hours, weeks and weeks, months and months, and years coming. We will always remember you, Dr. Spiegel. Dr. Spiegel, if you want to call in and maybe analyze me or something, please do so. I'm very interested. And also, I would love to go on a ride with you on the DeLorean. Maybe go back to 1985 or 1955. I think 1955 will be nicer. All right, Mr. Spiegel. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Let's go a little bit of this. I'll continue with the calls.
Some people, they just were frankly disgusted by the whole thing and don't have much sympathy.
Look at her face. Her face is like, you're not going to eat all that, are you? Can I have a piece? That's the caption this, everyone. Caption this face right now. Everyone in the comments, caption this with the quotes. If you want to get it read out loud, super chat it. Caption, super chat caption. What does this face say right now, Amber Heard? I think it's Mike. I think it says, you're not going to eat all that, are you? Could I have a piece?
I'd
Mike,
go with that as well.
There we go. You're on Nerd Report. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So, I've been watching you guys through that Umbrella Guy to Popcorn Planet. So I just followed you guys. So, yeah, it's just ridiculous how she keeps going and going, and I'm just so frustrated with her because like I've been through a similar situation that Johnny Depp has. So I'm like, what? Can anyone do anything about stopping her from doing this, or is she just gonna keep going on like a rampage like this?
I don't think she could be stopped, unless there's a defamation thing again. Like, you can't just go around saying someone did something. There's a law against that. It's a defamation, slander, right? That's what I could think. But what are they going to do? Go back to trial again? I mean, you know, sue her for
yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't understand why she keeps doing this. Like, I think, honestly, from my point of view, I don't know if you guys ever heard of, she's called that vegan teacher, but on a live stream of that Umbrella Guy, I literally said on the live stream, I'm like, she's the Ludi, that vegan teacher of Hollywood. Because she keeps slandering people.
Vegan teacher is so popular.
I know, because she keeps slandering people. She's like, if you ain't vegan, you're going to hell and all this other shit. And I'm like, you know, and going to other streamers' videos that have nothing to do with her at all, and she won't stop. And just like Amber Heard, I'm just like, what the hell's going on here?
I called her out on a video here on Nerd Report.
You did?
Yeah,
I must have missed it.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Ethan with the super chat. Ethan, thanks for the super chat. Let's see those hearts. This is the caption. Look at Amber Heard right now, and this is the caption. Ethel.
I
Sorry.
honestly think her caption is I think I shredded my pants again.
No, this is Ethel's caption. I want some chocolate cake. You going share? Okay, I want some chocolate and cake. You gonna share? Yeah, that's
Definitely. That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. But yeah, great to talk to you guys. Like I said, this is actually my first able to get on here. So
yeah,
you guys are doing an amazing job.
Thank you. Thanks for the call.
No problem.
Bye-bye. Let's do a little bit more Amber here.
For either one of you. Can you understand that?
Absolutely.
Look at that breath
Can you
she took.
understand
Look.
that? Can you understand that? Can you understand that? Can you understand that?
It's her eyes.
Dude, what is that, dude? That's not normal. God,
absolutely. I would not blame the average person for looking at this and how it's been covered and not think that it is Hollywood brats at their.
I don't like the fact, Mike, that she's in the wrong here, and they people are like putting Johnny Depp at the same level. Like, oh no, they're both bad. Come on, man. They're not both bad at the same level, you know?
No, not at the same level.
No. Welcome to Nerd Report. You're on the air. Hi. Hello? 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 You're on the air.
Oh, it's me. I didn't know it was me you were talking to.
Yeah, it is. How are you?
I'm good. Sorry. Hey, I love all of your horror stuff that's behind you. I'm a huge horror fan.
Nice.
So, yeah,
We're gonna be in
that's
Arizona
badass.
for Man Monster. It's in Arizona in July. It's a horror convention. We're gonna be there, so Google it, Man Monster.
Maybe I'll have to make that trip. I'm in Utah, so I'm not too far.
Yeah, it's a 3-day event, so.
Sweet. That'd be awesome. So I just want to say this whole Scamber or Amber thing. I really wish she'd just get over it and move on, but we all know she won't. She's just making it look worse on her. You can see the lies on her face. She's just terrible.
Yeah,
Like,
she's terrible. The looks on her face are insane. You froze.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good now. Go for it. Say it again. The last part.
I was just saying it's terrible. She is beyond ridiculous. And then with her whole Edward Scissorhands remark earlier, it kind of makes me think that she has never lived a day in the real world. I don't know if she can distinguish the difference between fact and fiction.
No, she can't. Either that or, she may, and she thinks we're dumb. She may think.
Maybe. Everybody's lying but her. That's what it is.
I don't like that, man, that she thinks we're dumb.
Yeah, I don't like it either. But I do want to say I'm a huge fan. I found you guys on Popcorn Planet, and I love y'all. You, Steph, Kim, everyone.
Thank you. Well, you know what they say,
You're welcome.
flattery will get you everywhere. So keep doing it. Thank you.
I will do that. Have a good one.
Thank you. Let's give it up for Dave as well. Great call. Thank you. Dave, it's with the super chat. It's astonishing. It's astounding. Is that what it says? Me, how many women are coming out in support? I truly thought it was Me Too, toxic masculinity, and believe all accusers. It's encouraging that people see DV has no gender. Correct. So what I got from your super chat is that you are shocked that women are coming out and supporting Johnny Depp and not tying the Me Too thing to any gender. At least that's what I think you're saying. Sorry. I think there's a little bit of a typo there, but all good. David, thanks for the support. Welcome to Nerd Report.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? I was on here last night, but I wound up leaving. Sorry.
Oh,
because, yeah.
Did we take that long?
Actually, yeah, because I've been waiting for like almost 15 minutes now.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
That's okay. So first I want to say this is really upsetting because I am a victim. It happened many years ago. There was no sexual assault, but later on in life, I became an addict, and it took me 12 years to get my shit together. And it's just really upsetting that she's keep defaming this man.
Yeah.
I mean, to all the other people that have gone through and suffered from abuse, it's crazy what this woman is doing. It's just crazy. Like yesterday morning, when I saw the video for the first time, like the first part of it, I literally had anxiety for like 30 minutes. I was literally shaking because of her. It's just ridiculous. Like, I wish that what everybody really needs to do is stop giving her so much attention, so it will die down. Whether she wants to let it go or not. But Popcorn Planet, Steph, Kim, you, Lewis, the Umbrella Guy, all of you guys that do terrific, great work of all of this coverage. I mean, you guys tell us the truth. I don't read newspapers. I don't go on the internet searching for stories. I'm also a grandmother. I have 3 grandchildren. So I'm very happy in my life today. And I'm very proud of myself.
I want to say I'm sorry what happened to you, but congratulations in overcoming it.
I just celebrated 8 years clean as of June 2nd. Thank you. Thank you. But this woman, I've never seen anybody in my life like Amber. Never. This just blows my mind.
It's pretty crazy.
It is crazy. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way, born and raised. I live in Malden. I know I'm on live. That doesn't bother me where I'm from, and people know that. It's not like I'm giving my phone number or anything.
No,
but
we're good. Hey, we got 1,000 people here who back you up.
Thank you. But this is just blowing my mind that she's going on interviews and sticking by what she said at the trial. And I watched the whole trial from day one. It's just crazy. And I really, really feel sad for Johnny. And I understand him, even though I don't know him. I understand him regarding the addiction.
Yeah.
You know, I did drugs. It wasn't alcohol, but it took me a long time to get to where I am today, and it was not easy. No. So for this woman to keep on bashing this human being, regardless of he's an actor and makes tons of money and stuff, at the end of the day, he is a human being.
Facts.
It's crazy. And I just wanted to put my 2 cents in there, and
you got it.
You know what I mean? Because It's just really blowing my mind. My husband could care less about this whole Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing, but you know, I love Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
I've watched all of his movies, and I just really, really feel sad for him.
I get you, but thanks for your call.
No problem, Lewis. Have a great night.
Hey, you too. Perfect call. Oki, thank you for that super chat. Amazing. I see you in the back. I'm gonna get to your call in a little bit, brother. Thank you for helping us elevating our channel, showing support for our channel. Also, you could become a member right there. We got a new member, Nerd Troopers. We call them Nerd Troopers here, right, Mike? And then, yeah, this is giving the mainstream a heart attack. Thank you for calling. Here, right, how you doing? You're on the air. And yeah, Alan, please turn down your YouTube. This is Alan.
Hey, Lewis.
Hey, welcome.
Who's that, mate?
Yeah, you're on, man. You're on. What's on your mind, brother?
The last caller said everything I wanted to say, mate.
But you can repeat it. I'll give you a minute. Go for it. Repeat it. That's fine. Good messages are meant to be heard several times.
Just really sick looking at this woman, mate. But I mean, how many lies is she going to tell? It's just crazy.
Savannah, I thought she was going to duck because Amber's nose is growing like Pinocchio's.
Mate, they're needing to get Piers Morgan to interview her. That would shock her.
Yeah, man. This is crazy. Are you subscribed to our channel?
Of course, mate. Of course, member as well.
Thanks, man. Thank you. You know Mike right there? Mike's been helping out a lot.
Some good. The guy's a legend. I message him quite regular.
Yeah, nice, man. Thank you. Yeah. Any last thoughts you want to say before we move on to
just keep doing what you're doing, mate. You're doing a grand job.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I can't do it without your support.
We'll be here, mate.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Yeah, feel free. Hey, listen, if you call in and the person before you has similar thoughts, go ahead and use it again. Because, I think a lot of you all have great input and great ideas are meant to be heard several times. So they stick in. Pave's Monkey Tube. Amber Heard herself has suffered abuse in her childhood. BPD. Interesting. Mike, you there?
Yeah, man.
Let's go to a little bit more of this clip, and then we'll get to our next caller.
They're at their worst. But what people don't understand is it's actually so much bigger than that. This is not only about our First Amendment right to speak.
What is this amendment talk? It's so weird, right, Mike?
But here's the thing about the First Amendment.
Here she schools her. And I think she totally thinks Amber's full of turd.
The First Amendment protects free speech. It doesn't protect lies that amount to...
Look at her face. Like, oh my God. You did eat all the food and you didn't give me a piece. You biatch.
Defamation. And that was the issue.
Look. Damn, I did. She ate it all. She ate all the food, Amber. She didn't give you any.
The case.
Yes, exactly. You can't go into...
Yes, exactly. See, I'm an intellectual scholar. Greek mythology, books, libraries, encyclopedias.
Free speech does not protect you if you go into a crowded theater and you scream fire. We get the concept of free speech from the Greeks. My understanding of what that means is...
We get the concept of free speech from the Greeks. Mike, full of caca right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just the freedom to speak. It's
the blink. Look. It's like a teleprompter is in front of her. Look.
understanding of what that means is not just the freedom to speak.
Right here. Look at this.
It's a freedom to speak truth to power. Speak. The freedom to speak.
Everybody look at this. Look at that. That is so weird, dude.
It's a freedom to speak truth to power.
Dude, she had to say something. She's delivering that line like it's an intellectual thing, and it's meaningless.
Yeah.
PAVS Monkey Tube says borderline personality disorder and histrionic. Is that what the abbreviation was that you sent earlier? Hope I got that right. Okay, you're on the air. Did I get that right, bro? You were giving me the thumbs up.
Yes, you got it.
Right.
Well, first off, the borderline personality disorder is what he meant by the BPD. Yes.
Yeah.
And histrionic disorder, which is the other one. I'm well versed in all these languages as a legal hobby of mine. Anyway, the reason for my call, and hey, Mike, you know, we've gotten to meet elsewhere, and I did a little thing on Popcorn Planet to say, you know, Mike, you know, the
I was listening.
Oh, well, they unfortunately they didn't quite get the line of the Batman theme that Popcorn has come up with yet. You know, Mike. You know, so you get it because I am working on your portrait. I was working on it a little bit.
Oh, you're working on the portraits, yeah.
Yeah, and Lewis, you know, I've asked for yours, and of course, Steph, Kim, and Andy, and
yeah,
wants to be on the couch. And anyway, the reason for my call is you may remember the other day, I didn't see your live, and someone made a comment to my chat as not being put further in the line, and I want to make it very clear that, and I'm not going to speak for Mike. He can speak on his own, but people like myself who are giving super chats are doing it not to be put on your channel to self promote ourselves. This is our way of being able to tell YouTube go screw themselves.
Yeah.
Honestly. And, you know, I made the comment about, you know, all this rhetoric going around about, you know, your platform and Popcorn Planet. You know, hey, I pay $9.99 a month so I can see NBC and ABC and CBS, and you know, I am freely able to give that to you all.
Thanks, bro.
You know, I don't understand the person's comment. I don't.
The person in the, you saying a person in the news or a person in the comments?
Oh, in the comments
watching. Oh, okay.
He said, you know, oh, I guess that you don't. And I'm not bashing the guy because I didn't really understand what he was saying. Except,
well, sometimes there's misunderstandings. If I don't get your super chat like to the front, I'm looking at 3 monitors, and sometimes there's some crazy things going on in the background. I don't tell you.
Well, I don't personally care. It's not about where I'm placed.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just, you know, the comment, it was offensive in my opinion, to you.
It's okay.
Obviously, I said, you know, hey, look, man, this isn't about what me or others do it for. It's not I'm giving you money so that you give me airtime. That would actually make me turn the channel off. You know, because that's not what it's about. It's because you have honor and integrity. And knowing my background as Andy does, you know, I play taps across America and taps for veterans. I'm a veteran myself. I'm all about honor and integrity.
Good.
Lies get you nowhere. This woman is a psychopath. She's the epitome of a sociopath. She has no way to feel, so she can't. She knows what she's supposed to feel, but she can't mimic it correctly. That's why when you're talking to someone like her, who you get this uneasy feeling, and I know this from my years of research with like John Douglas and Burgess, and the whole DSM-5. Yes, I do own it. I am a licensed insurance agent. I've done many things in my life. I'm a minister. I'm all kinds of different things. I am truly a jack of all trades, but I love the term Okie Hillbilly. And what
That's right. Okie Hillbilly. Love that.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm from Oklahoma. I was actually born in Trenton, New Jersey. But as you can tell from my accent, I've been here for a while. And, you know, and last time I was making a joke about eating squirrel, rattlesnake, and other stuff because the cuisine that was on there. And it was just a lighthearted way. Dude, you made me feel like a friend. You know, I get on your channel, you talk to people the way you do, and it's you connected with people like myself. This brought back memories of my past. And I got to be honest, you know, I vet everybody that I subscribe to, and the only ones I give money to are the ones that I believe are deserving of it.
Thanks, bro.
And you've done the work. Andy has done the work. Kim has done the work. I just got to figure out the whole link tree thing so that you know.
Okay. Listen, the link tree is like this. Link tree is a link that gives you different options of how to support the creator. There's a PayPal. It'll say PayPal. Okay, you put the PayPal. Just so you all know, Stream Elements, PayPal, and Cash App are probably the best way to go because super chats do take like 30% off from the creator. So that's the thing. It also my link tree, for example, includes a website where you could also a Twitter link, so you can follow your creator on Twitter, Instagram maybe, and stuff like that. So Discord, which I have.
Okay.
So that's what the link tree does.
Yeah. Well, you all have earned it. And so, whether or not you put me on, whether or not you even mention my name, I don't care. That has zero to do with it. I'm not about self promotion. You know, I was featured in a newspaper article that I told the editor, please don't put my name, put the organization I represent. So I know that many do this for the same reason. It's because you, Lewis, have earned every bit of it. I hated hearing Kim be called a grifter. I am personally, I've been medically retired. I'm only 52, but if you knew all my injuries, that you'd go up. Well, I understand. You know, so I understand her position. And to say things like, you know, oh, well, you're making money on YouTube. Yeah, it's sour grapes, just like you said. I mean, it's somebody sitting there going, oh, I do all this work on YouTube and I'm getting no views. Well, guess what? There's channels on there that will step you through why you're not getting those views. I mean, I actually watched the guy, and he's really good as how to. There's a book out that you can go to and help you, you know, stream your stuff. And So you guys earned my respect, and that's something that is earned. But you also earned something more important. You earned my trust.
Thanks, bud.
And dude, you just keep going and doing what you're
Oh
doing.
yeah, as long as you and people keep watching, we're going. We're not gonna stop. No.
Right on. And I'm so happy that they're getting pissy pants over you guys giving the real news. And I made the comment about Mike Wallace. There was a biopic about the whole Olympic bombing in Atlanta and how, he tried to clear his name. And Mike Wallace was like, look, I'm not going by your script. I'm going to ask my questions. If you like them, great. If you don't, that's your choice. You can leave now. That's how Mike Wallace reported. You guys are the same way. You guys have integrity. You guys have honor. You guys are who I follow. I don't follow them. And if they were of integrity, I would gladly donate to their cause, their channels, as I have y'all. And so, yeah, I'm a little bit pissed off about how they portrayed you. And then if somebody come, and I like I said, I don't really want to throw this guy under the bus because I couldn't understand his question. I even asked, I don't understand if did you like my comment or are you just
Yeah, sometimes it's a misunderstanding. I wouldn't take and like I don't take what people say on like troll comments seriously. If you do, you're gonna you're not gonna last very long on the internet. I get so many people telling me shit like I don't share with you all,
right,
and stuff like that. It's like people saying when you first start a channel that, oh, you can't do it, you suck, this and that. But look, I'm old school. The more you tell me I can't, the more you motivate me to go forward.
exactly, brother?
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right, Mike? That's the way to go.
I totally agree. And me and Mike have met up elsewhere, and it's such a joy. I mean, I was overjoyed, obviously, whenever I found out that's who it was. And I typically keep things close to the chest when I do things for people. Unfortunately, this is a forum where I kind of have to. My portrait paintings are they're my portraits. You would probably really enjoy my Heath Ledger Joker because that Joker. I did that on a tailgate. Ask Andy for it. I sent him a picture of it, or I'll send one through your email. I'm going to end this with everything you said about this trial, about this stupid interview that I'm sorry, she could have gone harder at her. And I hope that in the end, the Dateline piece actually puts her out there. She is losing her mind over
100.
Yeah. So anyway,
Thanks for the call, bro.
Well, God bless you, brother. And from a veteran, I salute everything you do. I've seen your support of us, and
hell yeah, dude. Thanks for your services.
Well, I actually went back and watched your video that you have all on your channel. I went to videos and I seen where a couple of your shows did specifically and honestly the Lamar song by Johnny Depp. I wanted to get this one in real quick because, dude, that brought me to tears. I know so much about Hedy Lamar. CDMA technology, which everybody knows was the old brick phones. She invented that in 1947, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, very smart woman. You guys doing great, And like I said, God bless. Thanks for putting me on. And just keep doing what you're doing, brother. You're
thanks, man.
Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome.
Glad to have you on as a member, as a follower, as a part of the
I'll
community.
always be a member. I'll always, forever a fan, always a member.
Thank you.
No problem. You have a blessed day, brother.
You too. Awesome call. Spunky with the super chat. I'm sure the news outlets are screen capping this, and they're going, "Oh my God, he got $5. I can't believe he's getting paid." Harry Lamar by Johnny Depp by Johnny. Listen close to the words. Sound familiar, but a great song. Thank you for the comment. So we got here. Did I miss something? Mike, how you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. Let's check this a little bit.
The truth is the word.
Yes.
And that was the issue.
And that's all I spoke. And I spoke it to power, and I paid the price.
She spoke the truth to power, meaning that she went up against the superpower, which is Johnny Depp, right, Mike? Is that what she's trying to say?
I think so. Yeah.
Makes no sense, but okay, Amber, whatever. Her interview is very hard to get through. You're on the air. Welcome to Nerd Report. What's on your mind?
Hey,
are
you talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
I've never done this before. I'm sorry. Hey, I wasn't sure. Okay, it says I'm on. Oh, now I see. I'm on the show. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, first, I've never done this before. I don't follow, up until this point, I've not followed any of the, the pop culture YouTube channels or anything. I didn't even know what was going on with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. But my son told me about what was happening, and I don't follow mainstream media for a lot of reasons. One is because they don't support those of you that tell the truth, which I so appreciate. But I found Popcorn Planet, and then I found you, and now everyone you guys follow. And I just have to say real quick, if I can,
go for it.
I'm a survivor for a very long time of both SA and DV, and I'm a grown woman now, and I've been through a lot of therapy. And if it wasn't for being able to follow you guys, I couldn't have watched this trial, because I was open-minded. I'm not a huge Depp head. Of course, I'm in his generation. I'm a little bit younger than him, but
it's so frustrating that that's what she wants to paint us all as.
Yes, exactly. And so I knew who he was, of course, because I was a little bit younger than him when he came on 21 Jump Street. I liked Donnie Brasco and Boston Mass, but not a huge fan of Pirates or anything like that. But my whole point is, I was open-minded. Through his testimony, I believed him right away. I didn't know who Amber Heard was. I had seen that first movie, Aquaman, but I didn't even know she was in it. I remembered the Aquaman and Nicole Kidman, but I didn't remember her. So
that's the thing. Nicole Kidman totally stole that show as a female lead. Look, the way I look at it is like this. I saw Aquaman, and Tamia Morrison and Nicole Kidman's romance was much more intriguing than anything Amber Heard did.
I remember that more. Yeah, I don't remember her really at all. I had to go back and look it up. But my whole point is, those of us that are survivors, male or female, we are screaming from the rooftops from day one of her testimony that she's not, I have not heard one survivor come out, and maybe I'm wrong, and say, oh yeah, she's telling the truth, because I've been on a stand. Sadly, like some other women, some of the things that she claimed happened to her, I have survived. And I could not look at anyone during that time. I certainly couldn't look a juror in the eye, couldn't speak of it matter-of-factly. And these, her saying, or whoever, that she set us back, all the, women's, I want her to keep talking. You know why? Because she's just giving us more of a voice, because there are so many of us. I would have never called in to a show and spoke about my experience ever. So she's giving us a voice. And I want to really thank all of you for helping me personally, like Andy, you, Steph, Kim. Like, I feel like I know you guys, and you guys have helped me through this. I've had a lot of triggers. I've actually had to talk to my therapist about it, but we have to stand together. I don't stand with her. I stand with people like you and Andy and Mike, all of you that are supporting and putting it out there, whether you're survivors or not. I mean, what happened to Andy is disgusting, and I'm glad that he's vindicated. And what happened with Johnny Depp is disgusting, and I'm happy that he is vindicated, because so many females could just go, oh, yep, she's telling the truth, because we're survivors as well. You know, I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor. Finally, I was a victim for a long time, but
it's the first time I hear that. That is a great way to put it.
Yeah. And I feel even more, even more of a survivor, because like she's really needs to, like everyone says, she needs help, but she's got to be careful, because there are some of us out there that are not survivors yet. We're still victims, and she's the wrong person that is not, I'm a survivor of addiction as well. I've been in recovery for over 10 years now, and there are some of us that are not going to think in a clear headspace. And what she's doing is she's very ill, and I feel sorry for her in a way, because she's so diabolical that she doesn't even see, you know what I mean? And like the Harvey Weinsteins and the Bill Cosbys and all that, it's not every famous person. Johnny Depp didn't get vindicated because of who he is. It's because of the truth. And anyone who's been in this situation could see who was telling the truth and who wasn't. But people like Mike, that I I support you guys when I can. I'm a small business owner, and
I'm a small business owner as well.
Well, I know. Exactly. And what you did,
I get it.
Yeah, and you cleaning his star, to me, that was profound. That was profound.
Thank you.
Yes, and I kind of relate with the gentleman speaking before, Oki, I believe is his name. Yeah. I am a member of very few channels because I can't afford to be, but like I said, just you and all the Popcorn Planet people are the only ones who I'm sub to now. I never have been, like I said, into the pop culture thing, but I'm so glad that I found you guys. I'm so glad you guys are out there telling the truth, because mainstream media is really going down because of people
really showing their colors a few weeks after, and I knew they would do this. And look, we are powerful because you all have given us a voice, right? Like a community together, we have a voice. But they are way louder than us. It's very important. You all continue to watch. Look, I know you said, "Oh, I can't donate." That's not important. What's important is that you listen to us and keep coming in and chatting.
Right.
It's the best contribution.
I'm glad.
I want to add.
Yeah.
I'm not a DV survivor. I don't understand. I can't even come in here and say, "Oh, look, I feel what you all are feeling." It's like horrible beyond my imagination. But I gotta say this: the DV survivors that have called Nerd Report here, the ones I've met, my gosh, you guys are all tough. I am so proud of all of you. You guys are the toughest people. Like, I don't want to mess with you all. You guys are awesome.
Well,
keep up the work.
Oh,
you guys are so awesome. I'm telling you right now, from the bottom of my heart, that I feel like I'm a better person meeting you all and like thriving to obtain a goal. I know I'm gonna do it because you all have inspired me. Don't fuck with DV's survivors. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Well, you guys are amazing too for giving us a platform, because there's so many of us. Everybody's saying, "Oh, these women that were going to come out will now not come out because they feel like they're not going to be."
You all come out.
We are going to be more believed now because of people like her. So it's the opposite in my mind. And I thank you guys and people like Mike and all your huge contributors for keeping your channels going, because you guys are the ones helping us and giving this whole community a voice.
Okay, listen, in my opinion, we created this platform. You gave us the platform. All of you together gave us the platform. So that's the way I look at it.
I feel like I know all of you. I applaud you. I appreciate
you. You have to feel like that. You do know. You do know us.
Yeah. You don't know my face. Maybe one day you will, but you know.
Yeah, no, we're gonna know each other's face. By the way, the reason I don't have the camera on is because I'm standing and I'm walking around. Because after like 12 hours of sitting down, it doesn't matter how good your chair is, your butt's gonna feel like it's collapsing. So I apologize.
I'm at work right now too, so that's why my camera's not. And I also did work in the entertainment industry for a little bit. Not out in California or New York, but in a different city, but that I live in now, which is, you know, kind of quiet about it. But anyway, so I've dealt with these people. I've seen some things, these famous people, and I've also seen males be wrongly convicted or accused in the entertainment industry. They may not be actors, you know, but they're in the entertainment industry, and it's disgusting to just sit by and kind of not have much of a voice. But those of you like Popcorn Planet and you and Kim and Steph and everyone from your community has just really given this a good platform. I appreciate you. Yeah. And Mike, you keep supporting because you're helping us too.
Let me see some hearts in the comments for Mike. It is late where he's at, and he's coming in here. He's putting his input.
Right.
He's being a co-host here. He doesn't have to do any of this. He chooses to.
Right.
He supports financially.
Right.
And he supports physically by coming here. He doesn't need to do any of this.
Right.
Thank you, Mike, for being here, and put those hearts up for him.
Yeah, it's profound because I don't know if he understands that not only is he helping an innocent, you know, victim in Johnny Depp who was falsely accused, but he's also helping us to have a voice. Where
you hear that, Mike? Are you still on, Mike? You hear that?
Yeah, I'm in.
Called in or said anything. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Love to you guys all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Great call. Great call. Let me get this super chat real quick. Hold on, 1 second. Kyle giving mainstream media a heart attack by super chatting. How dare you all support me? How dare you support the community? How dare you support independent content creator? Here's a little bribe to check out a YouTube channel called Observe. Did I say that right? Sometimes my tongue gets so twisted. Dang. He does a phenomenal job at explaining and breaking down body language and micro expressions, and has analyzed a few of the testimonies and interviews from the case. Interesting. I'll check that out. But thanks for the support. It's been amazing, Kyle. Let me go back to your phone calls. I'm going to try to play one more second of this.
In the closing arguments, the Depp lawyer called your testimony the performance of a lifetime and said you were acting. What do you say to that?
That I do disagree. A performance of a lifetime means it was a good performance. And there I do disagree with the Depp lawyer, like she said. But
yeah.
Says the lawyer for the man who convinced the world he had scissors for fingers.
Dude. She tries to emphasize that it's a man too. Like, oh, she thinks women are dumb. She thinks women are, I'm sorry. That's what she's thinking. They're all going to follow me, says the man, the woman that protects. And the attacks on Camille, man, they've been so like, you know, disgusting. Female lawyers bow down to the male counterparts just for approval. That is so degrading to me, because they say that about Hispanic people as well. If we don't all think the same, we're like somehow bowing down to our masters or something. It's so insulting, Mike. I don't know if this kind of stuff happens where you're from, but this is so offensive.
Says the lawyer for the man who convinced the world he had scissors for fingers.
Oh my God. Says the lawyer that convinced the world. Says the man that convinced the world that he has scissors for fingers. Stan, thanks for the swear jar super chat. Thank you very much. This is the most dumbass comment by Amber Heard yet.
I'm the performer. I had listened to weeks of testimony insinuating that, or saying quite directly that, I'm a terrible actress.
Well, yeah, you are. That's putting it lightly. Pave's Monkey Tube, DVSA, and BPD survivors appreciate you. Yes, 100% to that super chat. 100%. I do. I could vouch for that.
So I'm a bit confused how I could be both.
The DEP team argued that you were the abuser, that you instigated physical violence. Did you?
I never had to instigate it. I responded to it.
Yeah, by hitting. Good one. All right, you're on the air. Welcome to Nerd Report.
Oh, hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Let me first start with.
By the way, Mike is on the air with us today, so I want, if you have any questions for Mike, don't forget to add those to anyone who calls and stuff like that. So.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to start by saying I was on the live yesterday, and some dum-dum saw my name and followed me to another live, attacking me for sticking up for Johnny. So then you can see how toxic the whole thing is.
Yeah.
Some Amber fans are just relentless in ignoring the truth, or even accepting or respecting other people's opinions. But let me start by saying I'm not a Johnny Depp fan. I wasn't a Johnny Depp fan. I love Pirates of the Caribbean, yes, but I never followed him. I was never a fan. I'm nobody's fan. I'm a fan of the truth. And that is what I said. But either way, that's not why I called in. But I see everyone reacting to what Amber does and what she says. And we all know she's ridiculous. She will not stop. She will continue to do what she's doing just to have the spotlight on her, no matter what. But it's what gets to me is that when she got a TRO, when she said that Johnny Depp hit her, abused her, Disney took action and dropped Johnny very quick. Mainstream media, social media, they canceled him. ACLU helped her in making the op-ed and made her an ambassador. Now that the verdict is out and Johnny is proven to be the victim of abuse, I don't see any action at all. So
nope.
Don't you think? So this is a question to you, because maybe I'm crazy, but don't you think by the silence, they are indirectly, but actually directly supporting abuse and an abuser?
Well, the silence, and I'll let Mike in on this one too. The silence is deafening. They have egg on their face. It looks exactly like they're supporting an abuser. And that's why people see through that. And it's intelligence like yourself, because I can tell you're an intelligent person, but it's also common sense. And like our channels, like I don't consider myself Einstein, but it's common sense. So people are coming to this channel thousands of people, you know, rinky dinky little channel, okay? And they're going, this guy actually has common sense, and it's not common. And that's why we're getting the numbers. That's why we're getting callers like yourself, who's an awesome demographic that they would kill for more people like you viewing them. But guess what? They don't have common sense. And the common sense says something simple is if you did the knee-jerk reaction and follow the mob by canceling someone, and then a few years later you have egg on your face, you know what? Be an adult and go, look, we messed up. Sorry about that. Sure, there's going to be people that don't. Yeah, there's just going to be people that don't accept it. But you know what? Amber, for example, Amber Heard, tomorrow, you know what? I'm out of my mind. I need help. I apologize. I made all this up. I think there will be a few people that would say, okay, let's see what else you have to say, Amber. Maybe we could forgive. We're not going to forget. But you made a mistake. We know you did. You finally came around to admitting it. Let's see what you got, Amber. That's the common sense. But unfortunately, caller, there's no common sense out there. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I'm totally agree.
Yeah. And I mean, if they did that, that would cause other people to have respect for the mainstream media, to actually think, okay, there is some common sense in there. It's not all lies. They do have a human ability to see that people can do wrong, say sorry, and then help them through it. But now they are either canceling or staying silent. And that's not okay.
Mm-hmm. Not okay.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
And they're ignoring the hell out of us because they must know that we know that. You know?
And thank you for doing the callings, because it's not. It's important for us also to communicate with you, because typing is in a message is different than speaking. So I really want to thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm a speaker. I hate, I get exactly what you're saying, because sometimes we'll type something and it comes off differently.
Exactly.
Please don't go backwards or feel like intimidated by people if they tell you anything in the chat. I know you called earlier in your call. You said somebody followed you or whatever. Just block them and move on.
Oh yeah, I don't give a bleep.
Yeah, good.
I don't give a bleep. It's only I hate that they are trying to paint the narrative that only Johnny Depp fans are sticking up for Johnny, and
guess what?
We are blindly following him.
No, but guess what? Amber Heard made me a bigger Johnny Depp fan.
Yes, thank you. Exactly.
Okay? Yeah, because guess what? I'm not obsessed with Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not.
How dare you?
Amber Heard made me research Johnny Depp, because I had to research for this stuff. I don't want to sound like a moron. Totally. So I research and I go, you know what? This is a great guy. Wow. That's what happened. She did the reverse,
Exactly. So, yeah, that is exactly what happened to me. For me, the trial started with a clip. I just saw a clip of her testifying, and I was like, something is off. It's not.
Yeah, there's a lot off.
Something is off, and I went into a deep dive in searching and rewatching all the trials that I missed, all the days, and I came to the conclusion and the opinion that this woman is lying. And I was searching for something that would make her challenge my opinion, and I couldn't find it.
No.
And it's not even her words. If you know domestic violence survivors, you know that it's not their words that make you believe them. It's the way that they deliver it. You feel it. You feel the pain. They cannot even look at your eyes and express the pain that they felt at that moment.
Let me ask you a question, because I haven't, and I'm getting to everyone's call, and in here, okay? Listen, there were times where Amber Heard was getting asked. I want to ask everybody tell me if I'm wrong. Don't feel bad to tell me. You said about mannerisms and actions and delivering dialogue or, answers. Amber Heard was asked by Johnny Depp's team a question, for example, any question, and called her, let's say it's something, Amber Heard's claiming she got abused in a certain scenario. And then, they say she's saying her story. Then she gets cross-examined by Camille, whoever. And then they go, you're lying. So Amber Heard goes from telling her story, crying with fake tears, right? All emotional. And then as soon as she gets contradicted, like, well, we don't believe you, her emotion turns to like blank face anger. Honestly, when something bad happens to me and someone goes, what happened? I tell them and I get emotional. And if someone comes and contradicts me, I'm getting more emotional and crying worse because no one's believing me. You know, the answer should have been, how could you not believe me, Camille? Camille, this happened to me and you're questioning it. It hurts so much. But instead it was, no, I know my truth. It was like a pissed off thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm full of it. I just.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
You get what I'm saying? When you're trying to tell somebody you got wronged and then you say what happened and then here comes random person and says, oh, you know what? You're lying. You would get double emotional there and lose it and not care about objection hearsay and throw yourself on the floor. When I get wrongly told something and I've been wronged, I'm not going to stop. But I appreciate your call. I got to get to more phone calls. Please call back.
Thank you so much. Yes.
No problem.
Thank you.
Great call, Mike. Annie with the super chat. Thanks, Annie, for supporting, constantly supplying support here. Supporting here is contributing to the high blood pressure on Eve Barlow and the company who hates us small-time creators. So Annie, Route 66, thanks. Thing is about MSM, they don't tell about all the good work you guys do. Love you guys. Abuse has no gender. 100% correct. I think I saw another one over here. Another supporter. David, thank you very much for support. How many Johnny Depp films have you all watched, streamed since it started? Been through them all. A few we can make a difference. Hollywood cast them. Mike, have you watched any Johnny Depp movies lately? Comments, also community watching.
Lately?
Yeah, lately.
Not lately. To be honest, I'm like you. There's only like.
You're a casual fan. I get you, Mike. Let me know if you guys have seen any Johnny Depp movies lately. Which ones? Yeah, am I taking more calls? I'm packed in the back right now, but not for now. But I got some people in the background that I will take your calls as soon as I got you in there. In the comments, let me know what was the last Johnny Depp movie you saw.
When you're living in violence and it becomes normal, as I testified to, you have to adapt.
You say you were responding, but there is evidence. There are tapes in which you acknowledge hitting.
Yeah, conveniently forget about that. Thanks for calling Nerd Report. You're on. Hello? Okay, that didn't work. Thanks for calling Nerd Report. You're on.
Hello?
Yes, hi. Welcome to Nerd Report. What's on your mind?
You're talking to me, yeah?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Awesome. I wanted to say that the woman that called and said about how she grew up with 21 Jump Street, I basically have a very similar story to her. And to see how Amber is doing all of this makes me sick, period. I want to know why, when the verdict was read, where was the outrage? Where was the emotion? from her saying, I don't know why you don't believe me. How is this possible? Blah, blah, blah. I just don't understand that.
I do, because she knew she was lying.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You know what? You're right, caller. And I'm going to do this right now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to offend anyone here. I'm going to stop this interview. I can't watch her right now. I just don't feel like it. I'm sorry. I apologize, Mike. I know you probably, I don't know if you wanted to keep watching right now. Let's take some calls and concentrate on them. But honestly, it's like, this is a 9-minute interview and it's taking me like 2 hours to get through with it. It's sending me a message. Don't watch anymore. You know what I mean? The universe is telling me, I mean, doubling down on the bad acting. Jesus.
Yeah.
Right, caller? Am I wrong?
Yeah. Can you hear me? I'm so sorry. My phone sounds like it's screwing up.
You're a great caller, but what I essentially did is I turned off her interview. I can't get through the 5 minutes that are left. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for taking my call. I really appreciate it. I hope, you know, that I don't know. I just feel as a survivor myself, I don't get it. I just don't. You know, and every
She's
time
made
I
the community stronger.
every time I hear her or Elaine say, "Oh, it's a bad day for women," or "I stand for women," or "I speak for women," I hate to say violence, but I don't know how else to put it. It enrages me. It makes me so angry. I don't know why. She doesn't speak for me. She will never stand for me. She stands for everything that is against what's happening to victims these days, male or female. So I don't know.
And it's kind of even hard for me to say, but the victims that aren't with us, you got to be ashamed of yourself, Elaine.
Yep.
Especially you, Elaine, because Amber Heard is trying to make money. There's almost a method to the stupid mayhem evilness. But
Yes.
Elaine, you should have just walked away. Because guess what? There's DV non-survivors.
Yep.
Shame on you. Shame on you. You're a witch. You are a real witch. Sorry, Elaine.
Yep.
Not
And
sorry.
I felt bad for her. I thought maybe, you know, she was being bullied and yelled at by Amber. But then when she went on those those shows, I instantly felt the same feeling for her as I do Amber, and maybe a little bit even more for her. I don't know if that's just me, but that's just how I feel. So it's disgusting.
They are disgusting.
You know?
It gets deeper. It is very, very disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, it is very disgusting.
So I don't know. And I also wanted to say real quick, when you asked for the captions, I said he really did convince me that he had scissors for fingers. So I just want to point that out. And that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, does she really
you know
believe
what?
that?
You should have. She should have. I would have said. My response would have been, "Look, if he convinced so many people that he had scissors for fingers, why didn't some of that good acting rub off on you? Because Miss Heard, you suck."
Yeah, that's hilarious. That is so damn true.
Thanks
I
for the
don't know, but you know, I'll go ahead and hang up because I know you have some more people calling. I just wanted to, you know, state my opinion and how passionate I am for this. And yes, I've been a Johnny Depp fan all my life, but it's not about that. It really isn't. And I'm getting chills just thinking about it right now. It's about all the other people that are suffering and that are still in those situations. She's abusing all of them, all of us, by doing what she's doing still. So
excellent call. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, have a good day. Thank you so much for taking my call. I really appreciate it. And thank you for all you do for us.
Of course, it's just the beginning. We're gonna keep going, all of us together, not just me. Okay, so
Absolutely, that's correct.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Have a good day. Thank you so much.
You too. All right, Chris. Thanks for the super chat. Chris, I wasn't a Johnny Depp fan before the trial. I bought 4 of his movies after watching her lie to support him. Yeah, you know what I watch all the time, Mike, is Nightmare on Elm Street. That I do watch a lot. So,
yeah,
because I'm a horror nerd. Alex, you're on the air. What's on your mind, Alex? Alex going in 3, 2, 1. Next caller, you're on the air. Hello.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Good.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Lewis. I just wanted
Hello.
to say, yeah, I've been a Johnny Depp fan for so long, and I've heard, you guys do, the victims call in and stuff, and I've never been able to do that kind of thing,
Yeah.
And I'm a victim of that as well. When I was like really little, but now I have like such a support team, and the one guy that was talking about doing portraits and stuff that called in.
Yeah.
I do portraits too, and I actually talked to Steph one time about doing a trafficking book, a coffee table book, to make it not be the elephant in the room, kind of. You know what I mean?
Right.
But there were so many things about the trial that I feel like should have came in, and one of the things I think involving the assault I thought was really interesting is that there was, I think it was the Incredibly Average Guy.
Yeah.
His he had a text message thing that I went through and watched, because I wanted to learn everything about, the facts being brought in. And there was a text message from Amber Heard's father threatening the mechanic that fixed their car, like beefed up the car for her, that he was like, Johnny had her car, like, fixed or whatever on that overhauling show or whatever.
Yeah.
And I guess the mechanic was looking for payment, and the father threatened the mechanic and said in the text message that he would shove a whiskey bottle up. Yeah. And I just thought that was really interesting that she chose that story to go with, because
Do you think it's part of that story where she made it up?
I feel like, a lot of the things, I feel like she just twisted it around so that, it would fit her narrative. And I feel like she had that phrase in her head from her dad. And I mean, it's like she doesn't have an original thought. She had to, take somebody else's story so many different times. And, I was like telling my husband, I've never been able to talk about stuff that happened to me when I was little. And it's because I don't want to see other people's face when they hear what happened to me, because it sucks, man. It sucks to see somebody that you love and care about. And there's a look that everybody, I feel like, with sexual assault as a child, because you're told for so long that it's your fault or you'll get in trouble, or it's just something you don't want to see, that look on their face, whether it's intended to be there or not. So the things that she came out and said was just so like just really hurtful, I feel like, for a lot of people to have to listen to her say something so horrible and just looking for the reaction. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just,
I get you.
Just gross. But I also wanted to say,
look, we haven't even, there's things that are gross that we haven't even mentioned.
Oh my gosh.
And no, I mean, look, the entire thing, we're like, I gotta say, there for Elaine, I mean, I'm just thinking of this. This is really bugging me, like, right now. Elaine and Amber and Eve and all them
diaper bag
talking for DV survivors. And then, like, I just thought, like, what about the DV people that didn't survive?
Yeah,
it's like
a lot. Yeah.
There's a lot that don't have a voice, that will never be able to call, that will never be able to do anything here, right?
Absolutely. I feel like Elaine had to sit next to her for so long, like the stink kind of like rubbed off, and like, because it just, when she mocked Johnny in the trial, that was like, I was like, whoa, I used to be a paralegal and now I'm a starving artist, but I was like, there's courtroom etiquette that you just don't, just be respectful. And mocking the other client, I was like, oh, there you go.
I want to respectfully right now, even though they don't deserve it. Amber and Elaine, go away. Go away. Because look, you kind of have blood on your hands. Okay.
Right now, especially, I feel like she's just like, this is like the last hurrah for her. I feel like, the end of the trial and her actually, being guilty with malice was so nice. And I didn't think I would cry, but I cried, because it was just such like a, wow, for one time, the good person who's actually the victim actually wins in the public eye, and Absolutely. I feel like the mainstream media is flipping out because they didn't get to control your side with this one.
They wanted no cameras so people could control the narrative.
Absolutely. And like with her having Eve Barlow, it's like my favorite name for her is Diaper Bag Barlow now, because it's so mean. But
that's a good one. Thanks for the call. We got a few more calls. You
guys do great. Thank you so much. And Mike, and you guys just keep it up. Don't let anybody stop you guys.
No one's gonna stop us now.
No, not
Thank
ever.
you.
Thank you so much.
Because we have you guys in our corner. That's why. So
totally. Thank you so much. All right. Bye.
Hey everyone, if you want to participate, I don't want to call in or something, but want to be part of the show, a fun way you could do it is look at the screen right now. That's the Nerd Report Discord. I'm going to drop the link in the comments. The link will take you to that Discord. It will actually give you the app as well if you don't have the app. If you're on a computer, you can log in. It's very easy to do. And as we're chatting, Mike and I, as we're chatting the night away, go ahead and post a Johnny Depp meme or something, or go in there. There's different topics. There's different topics in here. You could chat after the show, during the show, before the show. I see you all going in there already. There's Johnny Depp. There's the Amber Heard topic. You go in there and post your favorite turd meme. It's the boys. If you want to talk about the boys, the MCU, Star Wars, DC, or whatever, just head over there. Music. We're gonna keep it on Johnny Depp. I see everybody with the little baby Yoda thing. I'm dropping the Discord in the comments, so make sure to go over there. And as you can see, your memes are popping up. And here's someone I love when she pops in. Jenny, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello. I was making sure you were looking down.
You trying to catch me out?
I try to catch you. I try to catch you.
Hello.
You've been on the Discord, right, Jenny?
Yes, of course I have.
Yeah, I've seen you there. That's good. What's on your mind today?
I just wanted to say that you're a meaningless, random person.
Thank you very much. That's a compliment.
And the same to chat. You're all meaningless in life. You're just randoms. You don't mean naffle, sod all, anything to anybody. But anyway, anyway, I'm not going to go over this interview with her because I just squirmed all the way through, and I think the point where I actually switched off was when she mentioned this Edward Scissorhands comment, and I think my jaw hit the floor, and I thought, did I hear that right? And I had to replay it. I just thought that was beyond.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Of course you can.
And the comments as well on Mike. What was worse? Spiegel in general, or her mentioning Edward Scissorhands today? What was worse?
Oh God. There's not much. There's not a lot between them, is there, Lewis? What do you reckon, Mike?
Nah, I don't think there's much between them ever.
I mean that's. I mean, I'm looking for therapy, but if I found myself sat in front of that guy, I just think I'd head for the door before he finished his first sentence, because he just looking at him, he creeped me out the first time I saw him. And when he did that sort of and that is an anxiety thing that he did with his mouth. It's almost like an OCD anxiety thing.
Jenny, if you go and seek help and you knock on the door and Dr. Spiegel goes, "Welcome," you got to charge him for advice, because you're going to have to help him. He is lost.
Couch. Can we have couch and chat? Couch. I demand couch. No, no, just definitely.
Look at those amazing memes on the Discord, Jenny. Got Mega Pint.
Yeah, I've put a few in myself. But something I wanted to touch on. The lady, I think I caught some. I was messing around on YouTube and Johnny just randomly.
Whoa! This is a children's show. I don't want to hear about you messing around on YouTube.
No! Shut you! Stop putting words in my mouth, otherwise I'll get my leg.
You left yourself open for that.
There's a comment there, but I'm not going to, because it's.
Oh no!
Yes, it involves legs, but I'm not going to say anymore. I was going to get the air guitar out, but no.
Go for it.
I've been practicing that, actually. I'm not going to be able to walk tomorrow properly because I've been doing a bit of yoga. But here we go. Anyway, I haven't been on for a while, so I'm making up for lost time. I've lost my show. What was it? You put me right off then, you little pipsqueak. What was I saying?
Something about how handsome I am, how
we all know that. Yeah. I mean, that speaks for itself.
Yeah, the truth gets you.
Yes, the random interviews that popped up on Johnny Depp. Well, it was funnily enough, it was the same. I don't know the lady's name. Is it from that NBC channel who was interviewing Squawk Face earlier, as I call her now?
Yeah, it was NBC.
She was actually interviewing Johnny. And I watched her face really carefully while she was I watched both the faces because I tend to. I like studying people, and you can tell a lot by somebody's eyes and also the expressions on the face. And that lady who was interviewing her, she was desperate to get down to the nitty-gritty. And I could see in her face that she so wanted to ask certain questions. She wanted to lose a rag with Amber because she knew that Amber was just coming out with absolute crap. And I could see her face. She was itching to sort of come back at her with something, as if to say, "You're effing lying. You're effing lying."
You guys,
Everybody knows you're effing lying, and what are you doing here? Why are you wasting my time and just disappear into the hole that you crawled out of? And I could just see it in her face. She so wanted to say something.
Here's something sad, okay? Johnny Depp is engaged.
That's the interview. That's the interview.
Look at the difference.
Yes.
Look at the difference in Johnny Depp's face and Savannah's face here.
Yeah. That's the interview I saw on YouTube.
For the first time, Johnny Depp confirms to Savannah Guthrie that he is definitely is engaged.
Yeah.
And to wed actress Amber Heard.
Yeah.
For the full interview, tune in, update. This is on the 14th.
It just popped up on the front page on YouTube because obviously I've been looking at a lot of Johnny Depp stuff.
You know what? Pictures.
And he was so cheerful and so happy in it.
She knows. Savannah knows Johnny's happy here. And she looks disgusted.
Yeah, but what I can't, sorry to cut over you, but the thing is, Amber had, I mean, before they got engaged, I think Johnny basically said that he tried his hardest to make her happy. And I think, quote, his words were, you just don't want to be happy. Now, what year did they get engaged? I can't remember.
This is 2014. Look at how happy he looks.
Yeah.
Off the ring.
Now, why is he looking so happy there? Because the abuse was already in full swing before they got engaged. Or am I wrong?
I don't know that. I don't know that detail.
Because I know that he's wearing her engagement ring there because I read somewhere she didn't like it, or I don't know.
Maybe
anyway, while I was sitting there waiting, I found something on a paper over here that says BBC hit with complaints over coverage of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. Surprise, surprise. I wonder where those complaints came from.
You.
What? Are you accusing moi? That's not very nice. Something else as well. I'm just wondering how many more interviews we're going to see from this piece of work. Because, well, I'm wondering whether, because Johnny's been so quiet, he's been very adult, very private about it, very low key. I'm wondering if she's trying to goad a response from him. Because if that's the case, I sincerely hope Johnny just doesn't come back with anything, because I think she's goading him and she's waiting for his next move. That's why she's possibly doing all these interviews.
Eve Barlow went radio silent. She's been silent for 2 days.
Really?
Well, I haven't seen her tweet.
Maybe she's on a wrong week and in bed with.
No, they're all strategizing. They're all strategizing. She doesn't want to put her.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't want to put her foot in her mouth. They're on a tour right now. They're going to be on a tour. Watch, trying to change the narrative.
I know that these news agencies, come media thing, pay for interviews. I was watching your cast. Was it? What day is it today? I don't know what day of bloody week. Was it yesterday when that was it. It was in Andy's cast, and you mentioned something about that she might be getting around $1 million for that interview. Is that
no, we're all guessing, but I think $1 million is one.
But are those realistic figures for an interview over there?
I think $1 million is something. Mike, what do you think she's going to make?
Because I mean, it's a different world in America to here.
Yeah,
it's very different. I don't know.
I don't believe $100,000. That's too cheap.
I thought Mike knew everything. You've let us down, Mike.
He does know everything.
I've seen figures in the ballpark of about 1 to 5 million.
You're joking. Just for an interview?
Yeah.
It's
all about the ratings. That's all it is.
Yeah, is she able to call the shots on how much, or do they generally offer something?
Yeah. They'll negotiate it.
Well, basically, she needs the money, doesn't she? But someone else.
This is the way, Jenny. This is the way I think it goes. You have the news outlet. She's being called by everyone. I guarantee you, everyone.
But she's cherry picking, basically.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then she'll go, okay, she's going to be, okay. I call you. You go, I want to interview you, Jenny. I want you to interview. You're going to go, okay, this is what I want. These are but I need pre-approved questions.
£1.5 million to you, Louis.
Damn.
And not a penny less, boy.
Okay, but here's the deal. You have to have your leg behind your neck for the entire hour.
I'm working on it. I
And
did
then
some
hop around.
stretching
Yeah, but at
today.
the same time, you have to be skipping rope.
You want me to put a leg behind my head and skip at the same time?
I don't want to be responsible for that.
Really?
No. I don't want to be responsible for that.
I don't think the NHS covers
I know you all have free health care, but I don't know if it's good. So please take care of yourself.
No, it's garbage.
It's garbage, right? That's what they
Yeah,
want.
I think Mike can confirm that. I've had a reasonable day today. I've got some sunshine. The real bitch of a neighbour is away for a few days. So I've actually felt comfortable and gone out in the garden because I always feel as if she's spying on me, which she is. And I've done a little bit of weeding. I've sat amongst the birds. I caught up on a couple of programs and did some stretching yoga. And then my brother paid a visit to me tonight. So I'm feeling a bit better today. Tomorrow might be a different day, but you know. But anyway.
I've got some other callers. Let's do this real quick.
I know.
Hold on. Phil, you're on. April, you're on, and Alex, you're on.
Yay!
Can you hear me now?
Party! I tell you what, guys.
Hi guys.
You guys, unless you guys can do this, I want Louis to cut you off.
Can you hear me now?
Come on, give it a go. Give it your best shot.
All right, Phil.
Don't sit there looking at me. Get them legs up behind your head.
Yes, I can't do that.
Well, I'm doing it right now. See, I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's welcome Phil. Phil, welcome to the stream.
No video evidence. It didn't happen.
Thank you.
Welcome to the stream.
Who put Spiegel in?
Hold on. Welcome to the stream, April.
Hello, April.
Hello. How are you doing today?
That's
Very
my
good.
birthday
Alex
month.
Martinez, welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
Are you wearing ears? Are you wearing ears, April?
No, it's a butterfly.
Oh, it looks as if you're wearing ears. I'm sorry.
Let's April, real quick. What do you have in mind? I'll keep you on here for a bit. But meanwhile, people are asking, how do I get my meme on the screen? It's easy. Go to our Discord. I'm dropping the link one more time in the comments. After we're done streaming, the party continues on Discord. Day and night, 24/7. You can pick your topic on the left. You can put in your Amber Heard memes, your pro Johnny Depp, whatever you want. It's a way to keep in touch. But April, what's on your mind, real quick?
Well, a couple topics I'll step on. I was violently raped and sexually abused for a very long time. And I can tell you for a fact that anybody that accuses somebody of doing something, that's because they're doing it. And it's a guilty conscience thing. And no survivor ever would give their abuser a knife or piss them off. Or, go out there and do all these videos that she's saying she's so scared of him. Bullshit. She wants him to leave her alone, but she's the one that won't leave him alone.
Mm-hmm. We saw that. We saw the constant, look, there's a basic thing. You walk away from fights. And that's what Johnny Depp was trying to do.
Yeah.
And then he did.
That's what I've always done.
Yeah, that's what they teach you. It's normal. That's what they teach kids. Walk away from the fight. But what does she do? Grab. But they never teach you this. What if the person grabs you and holds you there? Then that's the problem, So there's no way out of that. What do you think, Alex?
Actually, that's my exact train of thought. And that's why I wanted to talk to you guys. Besides the wonderful job you guys are doing, Popcorn Planet, the Umbrella Guy. I actually was in a moment in time, a Johnny Depp fan. I had all his movies. Once the UK trial came out, because again, the media always wants to control the narrative. There are more than yellow,
facts,
like in a neon yellow, and they just manipulate the facts to make us believe that there's no truth out there. And actually vetted Johnny completely. One of the reasons why I did it was because when I was young, I suffered DV with my stepmom, and she almost killed my father by poisoning him. Yeah, but thank God he survived and he's still alive, happy and kicking. And the second was the mother of my child also did the same to me, accusing me of DV. And it was not up until 18 years later that the court finally saw that I was telling the truth and she wasn't. So amen to that. And,
yeah, because that's from a lot of things that we hear, that's quite a rarity. That generally it just seems to be the form where the woman is always right and
exactly.
a man can't get abused. So
and this proved
that's brilliant news.
Yeah, and the thing is that this whole trial and all the evidence provided by you guys, Popcorn Planet, and everybody that was seeking the truth actually gave a voice to the voiceless, gave hope to the voiceless. In addition to that, he was able to get the public reasoning and common sense plus the legal system. When she talks about going on like, oh, I was trying to talk to the superpower, I actually think she was trying to say, oh, look, I went through the court system and they don't believe me. Watch out. I actually don't think she's talking about Johnny. I think she's talking about the system.
Alex, may I ask you a question?
Of course.
You said that you were a victim. Did you open up to people around you, i.e. friends and family? And if you did, were you believed? I'm just curious.
I was not. At the beginning. I was not. And actually, on my
until
current
it got
relationship,
to court.
yes. Actually, I'm going to give it to you even better. 90% of the people that knew my story did not believe me up until my son. My son was the one who reached out because he thought something was off. And I actually told my son, look, there's going to be my truth, your mom's truth, and your truth. You need to seek your truth, and you need to do exactly what all of you have been doing with the case of Johnny Depp.
And your own family didn't believe you.
Oh, yeah. My current brother-in-law.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to say, Phil, April, Mike, feel free to jump in. I like this kind of conversation. Just make sure everyone.
Do you want me to jump off, Lewis, and let somebody else in?
Let's keep it a group. Hey,
you guys there?
The only reason.
Yeah, we're all here.
We're Lewis's groupies.
Yeah, the only reason I don't have everyone on at the same time is because I fear that everyone's going to talk over each other. But you guys are adults. Let each other talk a little bit. But before we do that, if you guys could shoot me some support over here on Nuke the Fridge. It's our other channel where we talk a little bit more about interviews. No,
we don't support randos. Of course we do. Support, subscribe.
I'm dropping the link in the comments.
Press that notification button.
Yeah, if you're a rando, please do so. We
We're
love
all randos.
So there, we get to 34,700. It'd be amazing. But yeah, guys, continue. Maybe April, Phil, what do you have to say?
Well, I don't know. This interview was, it seemed like a really good scripted job to me. I mean, you know, with all the media outlets and everything else, you know, I mean, like we were talking a couple days ago on Popcorn Planet yesterday or the day before the interview came out was, you know, I mean, I believe that Amber and almost everybody else on the networks were paid for this interview. It sounded what we saw was the first 10 minutes or whatever, or first 5 minutes of gibberish. I think it was all scripted. I mean, just
I thought it was
in general.
too.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
I thought it, well, not so much scripted, but rehearsed.
Well, I mean, there
that
was a few random questions that Amber was caught off guard with, but for the most part, it was all scripted.
I'm not sure, but I kind of have the feeling that she would have complete control over the interview by saying, sorry, but don't ask me this, don't ask me that, don't ask me the other. Because I've seen her in a couple of interviews where, about films and stuff, and she's quite cocky. And I think because she's such a control freak that she would feel the need to say, okay, you can ask me this, ask me that, but you're not to ask me this or that. I don't know whether
I feel the same.
Yeah.
I feel the same, but I think that the reporter threw her some curveballs and the curveballs, you can see them instantly when she bows her head, when she goes to the side.
Yeah, when she had a problem answering the question.
And then she started going like nodding, and that's how you know how you're telling the truth or not. It's body language, and anybody, you don't have to be an expert for it. I mean, we are, like they said before, we are all adults. We've all lived. We all know how to read people. It's just that sometimes we just don't see it because we want to believe them.
Also, I want to say, Kyle, amazing Cash App. Thanks for supporting the channel and stuff. For the chunk YouTube takes, thank you very much for that, Kyle.
Louis didn't see that.
Is it your day again?
I saw it. Louis not paying attention. I told you he doesn't. He's sat there off cam, and he's on Chatterbait or OnlyFans looking for Amber Heard with his camera off while we're talking. On. Yeah, I see. You've been found out. Come on, Louis, own up.
Say Amber Heard on OnlyFans. Say it.
I'm always suspicious of the caster when he's not on camera. You're up to no
Amber
good.
Heard on OnlyFans.
Well, just so you know, I have your picture on high definition blown up. That's what I'm looking at.
But you missed this.
I did see that. What do you want me to do?
Well, you did make a comment. I expected something. I expected you to say, like, that's it.
I just accept the fact that you have really bad taste and you just let it there.
Are you casting aspersions about my personal preferences?
I know who doesn't have bad taste is Anna right here. Anna, $20 super chat, giving the mainstream a heart attack because you are financially super chatting us, financially helping small creators. Anna, you rock. Let me get your comment here. Hey, Louis, I'm here. Finally been able to come on YouTube through YouTube threw you off. Why? I was watching you yesterday and Turd's comments that rhymed with dog stepped on a bee. Can you play it for me? You want me to play that?
Dog stepped on a bee. Please, can you play it for me?
My dog stepped on a bee. My dog stepped on a bee.
I want to do that every now and then. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and let the other callers talk because I've said enough.
Finally, jeez.
Shut up. Look. I'm not going to say another word.
Mike, are you still in here?
I promise I'm not going to say another word.
Yeah, like if your hands are...
I really mean that.
I did want to touch on one more thing that I wanted to press out there, that the abusers know this for a fact. Amber's sitting there on the stand saying that Johnny can't look at her because he abused her. That's bullshit. He can't look at her because he was abused. And
Of
I can tell
course.
you,
100%.
I was abused 50 years ago and raped 20 years ago. And to this day, I cannot be in the same room with them. I can't be anywhere near them at all. I will lose my shit. So that all proves to me. And another thing is, I really get it. I have always been a big, huge Johnny fan. I live in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
And when she came out with this, I freaking believed her. You know,
Yep.
because I was raped and I was molested. And she made it sound, you know, she really played that part well. So I was just bombarded when all this came out and disgusted that I would even think for a minute that he could do something like that because I didn't believe it initially, you know, kind of. But
And that was the thing. When I started watching at the trial, I believed her.
Yes.
And I honestly was watching the trial because I wanted her to win, because I believed her, even though I was a Johnny Depp fan and I scrapped him and vetted him. But then all the evidence started coming out and all the recordings and everything. And I'm going like, wait a minute. And all of a sudden my subconscious opened and I relived every single moment of my two separate scenarios.
Yeah.
And I went like, wait a minute. And then I'm listening to you guys and I'm listening to Popcorn Planet. And then I'm watching every single day all the evidence that the umbrella guy brings up, and accidentally all the 10,000 texts and all of this. And I'm going like, no, this sounds so much like what I went through. And I even called my son and I told him, look, you should watch this because honestly, this is what I lived through with your mom. Yeah. And I've never told my son disrespect your mom, be against her, none of that. I've always said your situation with your mom and me is ours. You know, she's your mom. You have to respect her. You have to do as she says, and you have your own opinion. But when we were, I would say the last week of the trial, I started saying, well, he's gonna get 2 counts, but he's not gonna get the malice. I honestly thought he was not gonna get the malice. And when the verdict came out and he got all 3, I went like, oh my God, I cannot believe justice was served.
How old
he
was your
became
son?
the voice of the voiceless.
How old was your son, Alex, when you told him?
He just turned 18.
So
and
he
I hadn't spoken with him since he was 7. Oh yeah, trust me when I tell you, it was a bittersweet experience, and I had to let it go because everything because again, like you guys have said before, thank God for Johnny Depp because he had the money to go to the system and play the card. He became the voice of the voiceless because none of us have the money. No. We don't have the resources. And if we go to a lawyer, he won't believe us.
Alex,
which is
Alex,
more
there's a lot, Alex. I'm gonna tell you, man. There's a lot of stuff that's it just hurts thinking about it because, you know, I'm looking up to all you included, all the DV survivors, but there's ones that didn't survive, and then we also congratulate Johnny Depp too, and we're so happy. But there's also, like you said, he has resources, ultimate resources.
And let me tell you, I almost didn't survive because it was such a roller coaster and a circus. And I remember like it was yesterday. I'm even trembling. I know I'm a survivor now. I know. But even just to relive it, I remember I went to work, I clocked in, my supervisor went around me, and I just, truth be told, you know, with my right hand above my heart, crossed to die. I told my supervisor, look, if I don't go out right now and seek help, I won't be here tomorrow. And I went and looked for help. And thanks to that help, I was able to forgive her. I was able to forgive my stepmom at that time. and I was able to survive it and get the tools that I needed to understand, because this is the hardest part in regards to my situation. It was my son that we were talking about, and all the false accusations that they were coming towards me, that I just had the bravery to say, you know what, I have to let it go. And when he's old enough, I know I have faith that he will come to me and we will get this sorted out between father and son. And thankfully it did. But it doesn't happen all the time.
I want to say real quick a shout out to Anna with the super chat. I don't see a comment in there. Maybe it's a super sticker. Anna, thank you so much. Hearts for Anna in the comments for sticking it to mainstream media. They get so upset when you all support us. It doesn't have to be via super chat, but they did attack the super chats. So that's double whammy. But the way you could also support is by subscribing, just calling in, being here, putting your input, going on other channels and mentioning Nerd Report. I keep hearing about this Umbrella guy and these other people on here. Hey, I love those guys. I'm just kidding.
Randos.
Nerd Report over there too. I want to be watching Umbrella Guy, and someone calls in and goes, you know, I was watching that really handsome dude, that really articulate Lewis on Nerd Report. My God, this and that. Hey, I'm talking to you. Okay. And also, I want to also hook up Lisa right here, because she's been working really hard behind the scenes, helping this channel out, you know, and stuff. And she started her own channel, Grayson Report. And she's a person who suffers from anxiety. And she has a lot of hiking videos and stuff like that. And maybe you could help her as well by giving her some advice and subscribing. And she has a new video out. So if you guys want to sub to her, I'm going to drop the link in the comments. It's up to Lisa. I know a lot of people have
sub, Lewis.
Well, do it again, damn it. Do it again. Let's get her to 300 subscribers.
I'll tell you something. If you try and put yourself in Johnny's shoes, I mean, it's most men. I'm not going to say all, but most men feel that it's weak to show their feelings and what have you. That's just how it's always been. But if you think about it, out of all those years of misery and hell, just think how much good has come out of it from one man who had, yes, granted, he had the finances to go to court, but
he gave everybody a voice.
Yes. He has, without realizing, and a lot of us won't know, but he has saved people's lives.
Yes,
they have probably not necessarily. I mean, there's several people that have come on the cast and opened up, etc. You know, the likes of me and what have you. But those that don't sort of come on, it may have been the push they needed to actually go to somebody and talk about it rather than ending their own life. So I believe it, end of, and no one will change my mind that, as I say, despite all the hurt and the pain, he has saved lives. And he has given those that were too frightened to speak up, they are actually coming out and speaking out. So
Can I say something real quick, Jenny? I apologize, but this kind of...
No, sorry.
This dude pisses me... Okay, Emmanuel, someone unloads their trauma and Lewis goes promote, talk about Super Chat. The reason I could go on giving a platform is because people Super Chat, so I kind of give them priority on stuff like that. I try to give everyone priority. I'm trying to moderate this and stuff. But Emmanuel, please show me how to do it. Create a channel and make it perfect.
Yeah, Emmanuel, see if you can do a better job, mate.
Yeah,
you know?
I want to learn from you, dude. Show us how to do it. Show us how to do it. Meanwhile, I want to say Anna right here. Thanks for the super chat. Stick it to mainstream media. Anna, sorry, your super chat right here. No comments and everybody. And guess what? I want to say this. You are right, Jenny. Johnny did this thing is a bad thing, but it turned into a lot of positive. Because Jenny,
Exactly.
I'm super happy to have you as a friend, and all the and every caller right now on the panel is a friend. I consider them a friend.
I can't tell you how it feels to have come out of such a deep black. Well, I'm still in that black hole, but I've got what I consider friends and supporters and people that understand. And as I said before, I don't always read the comments when I come on and call you, but I specifically go back out of respect to read the comments, because people have made the effort to do it, and I just appreciate everything that you've done and the time that you put up with me and all that crap. I've got a long way to go, but at the end of the day, I actually had thought about this very carefully, because someone said it to me. Out of every negative, you can find a positive.
Right. The yin and the yang. For every action, there's an opposite.
And I sat and I thought about an awful lot of really, really bad stuff. And then I thought, hang on, there is a positive to that. And there is. If you think hard enough, there is. But John, as far as I'm concerned, Johnny has sacrificed himself, which he has done, but unknowingly he has saved a lot of people's lives. And unfortunately, Amber Squeak doesn't like it, because he's still, even though the case is over, he's still doing good, because people are, like ourselves, are coming out and we're talking about it in public to others. So that's what his legacy will be.
Yeah. And real quick, Alex.
Yeah.
Alex, because the guy said I interrupted you. Have I given you a chance to speak?
No.
You've
given me the opportunity to speak.
Okay, I just want to make it clear, because I'm trying to get everyone to speak. So he's offended on your behalf, and I feel like, huh?
No, you can don't worry about it.
You guys carry on.
You haven't cut me off at all.
I have a tendency to butt in, so I'm going to shut my little biscuit
I want
shit.
everybody to speak. April, I know you haven't gotten too many words in there.
Yeah, it's April's turn.
And stuff like that. I mean, if you guys feel free to interrupt, it's hard to moderate these things. But Alex, I didn't neglect you though at all, right? No, I just want to make sure.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I appreciate you calling, man. Your story is amazing. By the way, April, did you want to add anything?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I do want to say one more thing to all the people that are out there that have been abused or are being abused and afraid to come forward. Don't be afraid. Come forward. Amber did not ruin Me Too. And what Amber did is take it from Me Too to Men Too. And that's what everybody needs to realize.
How are you now, April?
Yeah.
Huh?
How are you now?
How are you now?
I'm okay. I mean, I have good days and bad. I mean, I'm 54 years old and I'm scared of the dark. I won't let my husband hardly touch me in the dark. I don't have sex very often. To be graphic. Emotionally, I'm still hard.
Have you had any therapy? Because I know it's all about insurance in the States, isn't it? As to whether you can afford stuff.
Yeah, a lot of it. And yeah, I have had therapy on and off, and it does help. But there's just certain things there we can't fix.
April, as long as we're here, you have a place to listen to, and the community's here and stuff like that.
You're a soldier, April, because you're still here. People who survive things like this and find the strength to go on every day are the strong, without realizing they're the strongest of people on the planet.
Yeah. Yeah,
and,
I
and,
tried to
and that's
change
the
this stuff
thing.
over.
I
Go ahead,
feel
Alex.
I feel that doesn't understand the beast that she has awakened.
Right.
No, that is
She does.
100%, Alex. That's what I'm saying. When I mean it,
Yeah.
DB and SV survivors, you guys are so strong, and I don't want to be
And
on
you
the other
know,
end of you guys. You guys are like
and
awesome. I'm
you
glad
you know when
to have you
I
all in
figured
our
out that she
corner.
was
You know
lying. You know when I figured out that she was lying?
how?
When she finished that. Remember that day that she was in the stand, and they finished, or they went to recess, and then she got startled that he was in front of her.
Acting like she was
Oh, that fake.
That's
Oh my
the
God.
moment. That was the moment.
Which one was it,
That was
Alex?
the
You cut
moment.
off for me.
She got off the stand, and he was talking to one of the police officers, Johnny, and she was
Yeah.
walking right in front of him, and she overdid the startling. That's when I knew it. When she
She
kept
sort of went,
looking at him
"Ooh."
instead of just looking down, I went like, "Girl, you're faking it." Oh man, that was the moment.
How does she go and audition for a movie, and the casting director goes, "Yep, this is our person."
Uh,
No.
I guess the only way you could do that is if your husband's Johnny Depp and goes, calls up, the director
Yeah.
goes, "Could you do me a favor? Could you hire my
I think
wife,
it was
Amber?"
it was funnier than that. I think it was like, that 11 o'clock that came just in. Yeah, she's hired.
Yeah. I want to get to Anna's comment right here. Anna's been supporting big time. I think she's trying to compete with Mike, because she's like, another one. Mike, make sure to, if you have a comment, man, make sure to jump in, bro. I know you've been
So
quiet
good,
for that.
carry on.
Yeah. Hey, Lewis, I had a friend who was SV with a bottle, and we drove her to the hospital, and out came. And the outcome was she nearly died. Oh, that's sad. And now she can't have children. So Turd is full of bullshit. And love you and your guest. Thank you very much, Anna. Hearts for Anna, please.
I believe
And
that.
then I
Though.
got Silver
I'm good
right
about
here.
that, though.
Silver right here sending this on behalf of Misty W. Jordan. Thank you for sharing your story. Stay strong. Love you, girlfriend. Thank you very much. Hearts for Silver as well. Silver Wolf. Who's saying something? Anyone? Phil, any input?
Yo, like our whole community, Popcorn Planet, Nerd Report, and Steph the Alter Nerd. You and I, Lewis, and Popcorn Planet, I think you, I, and Andy wanted to give Amber a chance, but within the first 5 minutes, within the first 5 minutes, we could find out that we knew that she was lying. So we all said, forget it. I mean, we just didn't even, after that moment, we didn't even give her a chance because everything. I mean, I kind of wanted to in the beginning as well, give her a chance, but all that she did was go on the stand and lie. I mean, how can you? How can you go up there and just lie?
She in her mind, she hasn't lied, and even though she's been found out, and all the videotapes prove that she's lied, she's lied. She still won't take responsibility for it, or actually say, yes, I did lie. Those words will just not. They won't come out of her mouth.
Yeah, there's recorded evidence for it. So I mean, she goes on. She's on tape saying, "Hey, Johnny, I didn't hit you. I lightly slapped you, or something of that nature." I mean, there's recorded evidence saying, "Oh, Johnny, I hit you."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't deny what was on tape and what was brought into evidence. After that was brought into evidence, that kind of made up my mind right there. I mean, how can somebody say something on tape and not and say, "Oh no, it's on tape, but no, I didn't say it at all.
Different context. You didn't hear the whole context of the conversation. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I said that just to agree, so he would stop being aggressive. Nah, you would have left the equation like he did.
Exactly.
Sorry, April.
Sorry. One other thing that I was thinking about, I had talked to my husband about it. You know, how some of us did believe her in the beginning, or by the time the court started, little unsure. If she would have came in there and told a believable story and really cried for real with emotion, she probably would have won this case. Sadly to say, she probably would have won. And I, for one, am thankful she went up there and acted like an ass, so it could be proven and shown, proof point that Johnny is not a liar. He is not the perpetrator. He is the victim. And we all need to stand behind him and every other victim out there, men, women, I don't care who you are. Come forward. He's laid you a platform.
I read somewhere, and correct me if I'm wrong.
You're always wrong. We've been correcting you like for weeks.
Shut your little biscuit shoot. At least let me get it out first.
Biscuits.
Shut your little biscuit shoot is.
Just so you know, Americans find some of the lingo.
I know. I'm trying to teach you the good bits, but you're not. You're not.
So funny.
You're not catching on, Lewis. Just get with the swing, baby.
Oh, shut your biscuit.
No, shut your little biscuit shoot. Repeat after me. Shut your little biscuit shoot.
Sure,
that's basically shut your gob. And you see, you've done it again. You've put me off. You know I'm old and my memory's gone. Oh, yes.
You're sharper than all of us watching. Get out of here. You're one of those pool people. You go to a pool hall, and these people, they pretend they don't know how to play pool.
I'm good at pool, I'll have you know.
And they beat everyone?
Oh, yes, I used to.
That's you. You pretend.
And darts. Yes. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I read somewhere, and I don't know whether anyone can shed any light on it, because I don't retain an awful lot in my two brain cells.
There she goes.
But before the trial, when they're getting everything together, I read somewhere that Amber's lawyers forced Johnny to turn over his phone so they could go through all the text messages, etc. But Amber refused to hand hers over.
Yeah, what was that about? Because someone explained why we were sitting there listening to Johnny Depp text messages.
Because hers would have been extremely telling.
Oh, yeah.
They would have been full of, I've got a plan. I know how to do this. I'm going to do that.
We all show up to my house. At 4 we all clean our shoes. And at 5, we start the party. Cake, snacks, soda, and drugs.
Yeah, drugs.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, sitting with randos doing drugs.
Real quick, Anna's been supporting, so I want to read her comment here. Hey, my leg is in the air. The bee is around me. Ha ha ha. Love you all.
I've got a bee around my leg. My leg's in the air and I've got a bee around my leg. Quick. Oh, help. Sorry. Yeah.
And then one other thing, Jenny, shut your gob for a second.
Oh, yes. Oh, baby, that really did it for me. Thank you.
Real quick, 1 second. We're going to go to Twitch right now. All right, everyone? Twitch is this. It's on the screen. It's
I want to go to Twitch.
You're still going to stay here. You don't have to go to Twitch.
Stay with you.
You're still going to be on. This panel's still going to be here. The panel's still going to be here. We're going to continue the conversation on Twitch. Go to Twitch.
Go to Twitch. There's an echo in here.
Yeah, that's real. All right, everybody head to Twitch. I see 2 people there so far. Let's get.
I don't have Twitch. What's Twitch?
You just click on that link where I'm putting in the comment. Just stay here and you'll still be on.
Click on the link. Clicky, clicky.
Click on the link on my phone.
I've been on Twitch. People are good. Okay, so click on that link in the comments. And
Lewis,
¿Qué pasó?
Lewis, are you going to do a hot tub cast for us?
I have no idea what that is. YouTube people, I love you. This concludes the YouTube section.
On Twitch.
We're going
on
Twitch right
Twitch.
now.
No.